It is week 6 of the Carolina cast. Steve Wilks is now the head coach, and the only thing standing between the Panthers of going 1-5 is the defending Super Bowl champions. I'm Sam Durham here, live on the Carolina cast. We thank you for joining us on a Sunday afternoon, as I have Chris Verma alongside me at color today. 4:05 Eastern kickoff for about the third straight week, I believe, for the Panthers, as Steve Wilks will make his coaching debut. Defensive coordinator and Phil Snow has been fired. Matt Rhule's been fired. And Baker Mayfield has a high ankle sprain, which means Philip P.J. Walker will be taking over. Grish, what do you have to say about how the Panthers are going to attack the Rams today?
Well, I think we have to be very run-heavy team today. We know that P.J. Walker in his last start, as for the Carolina Panthers, was last year. Back in Arizona, he played pretty well. The stats look pretty good. He went 22 for 29 passing, over 200 passing yards. Did not have a passing touchdown, but that's when we used Christian McCaffrey a lot in that game. And I know there are some rumors that he could be traded soon, but I know we want to use him a little bit more in the run game for today. And now that we have an interim coach, honestly, everything's up in the air. You never know how the interim coaches can change the team throughout the season.
Yes, and if we look more at that Carolina Panthers offense, it has not been amazing this year. Ranks 32nd in the league, so that's not amazing. It's just the bottom of the barrel. Baker Mayfield obviously out today. Sam Darnold has an IR ankle sprain, and Matt Corral hurt his foot at the beginning of the season, which means that fourth-string quarterback out of Temple, he was only brought here because of Matt Rhule. But now he starts under Steve Wilks today. It's P.J. Walker. I just want to take us through a quick P.J. Walker career timeline. He commits to play football at Temple University back in 2013 under coach Matt Rhule. In 2017, after he finishes his 4-year career with the Temple Owls, he goes undrafted. He's a free agent who's picked up by the Indianapolis Colts. That doesn't go well. In 2019, the Pittsburgh Steelers offer him a contract, but the XFL rejects it, and the XFL tells him he has to play in the league. So he goes to the Houston Roughnecks. After that season is cut short due to COVID-19 and Matt Rhule is hired by the Carolina Panthers, he is able to make David Tepper pay him 2 years, $1.5 million. On November 22nd of 2020, his first career start is a 20-0 win against the Detroit Lions.
Inspiring.
His next start, November 14th of 2021, is a 34-10 win against the Cardinals. And earlier this offseason, he signs a contract good for this year. And now today, he is named the starter by Steve Wilks. And he will be taking the field today in hopes of keeping these Panthers of hopefully not having a 3-game losing streak. Losing streaks have been the pattern for this team over the past 3 years or so.
Ever since 2017.
We hope that doesn't happen today, but in case it does, we will have coverage for you no matter what happens, whether this team goes 1-16 or 12-4, 13-4. My bad. I'm not used to the 17 game, but that game,
Cooper Rush vibes.
Kickoff for those of you just joining us will be in about 8 minutes or so at 4:05. We'll have more Carolina Cast pregame show for you coming up next after we take a quick ad break here. And then it will be time for some Los Angeles Rams versus Carolina Panthers football. We will be right back.
Oh, so we didn't do a what's it called? A loop. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say what I wanted to. I know this is a very interesting conspiracy theory, but Cooper Rush for the Dallas Cowboys throughout his career has gone 5-0. They actually beat the Rams last week, which is a very huge upset for the NFL to witness. And we have a guy like P.J. Walker who's won both of his career starts by over 20 points. So I'm not saying Carolina's going to win this game today, but PJ Walker's giving me some Cooper Rush vibes. I mean, young quarterback, was an XFL star. I know that's nothing compared to the NFL, especially since he's a backup. But he's got a future ahead of him if he's able to make some plays in today's game. I know Baker Mayfield, we saw him in a walking boot after last week's game against the 49ers. Sam Darnold is still on the IR for the Carolina Panthers. And rookie Matt Corral is out for the rest of the season after he injured himself in preseason. So the only active quarterback on the Carolina Panthers roster is PJ Walker. I was just telling everybody that.
And Jacob Eason. And
Jake. Okay.
Running back up with the boys today.
Yeah. I mean, technically I had to sign him from the practice squad. But what I was saying, I was telling the viewers here that PJ Walker is giving me some Cooper Rush vibes. Won both of his career starts by 20 points. I know it was the Lions and the Cardinals. But I don't know.
I heard you. I heard your take, and I know it makes sense. He's won both his starts by 20 points. But the reason I'm going to give Cooper Rush the credit that Cooper Rush deserves is because he has a running back who's been effective no matter what. 2 healthy running backs in Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott. We really only have 1 running back. Also, Cooper Rush is given a receiver who is pretty much one of the most dynamic in the game in CeeDee Lamb. As Chris, I don't know what you're watching right now.
The Giants just beat the Ravens.
Yeah, I know. The Giants are now 5-1, which now means that if you're a college football fan,
and the Jets are 4-2.
If you're a college football fan, that counts as a respectable loss for this Carolina Panthers team. No. The Panthers now take on the Rams here. Play-by-play is about to begin. I thought that we were going to do a loop on the commercial, so I was hoping that I could maybe get a little more time.
No, it's okay. That's not stay on here.
Matthew Stafford and squad running out. There's PJ Walker high-fiving his teammates today. A quarterback matchup that is the most unique of the 4 o'clock window. I do not care about Patrick Mahomes versus Josh Allen.
Hey, Mark
Kyler
Sanchez.
Murray versus Geno Smith. But Mark Sanchez is here, which means that you already know that there is guaranteed to be a very interesting quarterback performance on the day.
Especially a fumble.
But, yeah, this is the Carolina Panthers Network, or as we like to call it, the Carolina Cast.
Carolina Cast, and also home to the Charlotte Hornets, Carolina Panthers. All the exclusive content you can get of Charlotte's 2 big professional teams. Get all the access and commentary right here on the Carolina Cast. So stay tuned for today's game. It's going to be a rough one, so you don't have to really – if you don't want to watch the game, actually, you can just come chill with us right here. This is our live reaction, our commentary.
You know, Chris, I'm gonna say something. So we got no Matt Rhule today. You know, I think we gotta change this. I think we gotta change the scoreboard.
Okay.
I mean,
new.
It's classic. I mean,
classic on StreamYard. Yeah. Okay. This is
what
the scoreboard would look like.
I'm also gonna send.
I like it. Hey.
I'm gonna mess with the color real quick too. So if you're
that's kind of Hornets teal. Okay, that was better. I like that. I think that's pretty good.
That's pretty cool. Okay, we got the black too. Okay, where it's at.
I think we figured it out.
That'll be our new theme.
Oh no, all the Panthers wide receivers versus Cooper Kupp.
Oh, that's a graphic?
That is a stat. Cooper Kupp has more receiving yards and receptions than all the Carolina Panthers wide receivers combined.
Well, let me see. Let me make the scoreboard real quick. I do not know who has won the coin toss, but I can give you some updates from some NFL red zone games. A huge AFC South battle. The Colts are down by 1 with 23 seconds remaining. They're at their own 38. Matt Ryan takes a deep shot, and it's caught by Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts. They take the lead over the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I'm just going to put it next to the Rams this evening.
32-yard touchdown, Alec Pierce. And the Colts are going to walk away with a win against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They will now move to 3-2-1.
Oh, yeah, what a catch by Pierce.
And Trevor Lawrence cannot believe what he has just seen before his eyes. I feel you, Trevor. It's a 1v1 coverage against what many have referred to as Laviska Chenault's former team.
Oh, I don't
And
think anybody refers it to that. Laviska Shenault has been.
around here, remember when you hyped up that whole trade? Yeah,
Well,
that
what?
was.
His first catch was 75-yard
Look,
touchdown.
I'm gonna be completely honest. We traded a 7th-round pick for him. I think we got ripped off.
I mean, 7th-round pick. I don't know.
Bro, what if that guy ends up turning out into like Skylar Thompson or like Bailey Zappi? Like,
Yeah, Bailey Zappi was like the leader in passing yards for Western Kentucky in
yeah,
college.
Western Kentucky. He was playing against like
But
farmers.
still, look how he's doing. I know he's playing against farmers, but look at him. He's farming people right now. Bro, he's messing around with the Browns defense.
I think he's just a crop in Bill Belichick's farm.
Wait, and then Mac Jones is
Anyway,
What
enough
happened
country
to Brian
references.
Hoyer? Did he just get injured again?
Enough country references. We're on the West Coast today. Let me
Yeah,
get
we're in
some.
LA.
Let me get some Into Space music playing. If it'll work. Oh, never mind. That's the bad one. Okay, Dance Pop.
All right, I think we're just about set for kickoff.
We are set for kickoff. The Carolina Cast live here. 4
I'm
p.m.
assuming
kickoff.
he gets the ball first, by the way.
The third straight matchup against an NFC West opponent. The final one will be against the Seattle Seahawks, and that one is not till November. May even be December. So we get ready here. Bobby Wagner has the most tackles in the NFL since 2012. He also has 25.5 sacks and 11 interceptions. Key inactives today. Baker Mayfield out with his ankle. J.C. Horn out with ribs. Frankie Luvu out with a shoulder. Cam Akers out for some personal reasons. And Brian Allen out with a knee injury. Sean McVay. We have the best NFL coach against what some people would say the worst NFL coach today. Sean McVay. A 57-29 record. His 6th year taking over the Rams. And Steve Wilkes. His first game as a quote-unquote interim. He went 3-13 in 2018 as the Cardinals head coach, which helped them tank for Kyler Murray. PJ Walker getting ready.
Oh, no.
He's looking loose. And that means
PJ for today.
there's Cooper Kupp, the man who literally has been terrorizing the league, and the guy who fumbled against the New York Giants.
No, that's not Chuba Hubbard. That's Raheem Blackshear.
Oh, it's not Chuba Hubbard, but Matt Gay will boot this one off. And it's time for Panther football. The Carolina Panthers will have the ball first. I'm going to get some depth charts up real quick, Krish, as you can kind of walk us
Yeah,
through
I'm doing
what's
that
going
as
on.
well. I'm doing that as well, real quick.
I should have the Panthers Yahoo depth chart.
So
Like
check out PJ Walker's 2-0, 73% completion percentage, 213 yards, and 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions. So that stat isn't that as well. The final stat I mentioned. But overall, it's been a pretty solid backup quarterback for the Carolina Panthers.
Don't keep in mind though, the Washington product and Jacob Eason is out there as the backup. The first play of the game will be a handoff to Christian McCaffrey. He bulldozes through a few Rams secondary members and gets it to the 30. So Christian McCaffrey able to make something out of nothing as we look at the 2022 ranks. 27th in rushing, 28th in passing, which is a 32nd overall offensive unit. Play caller today will be the notorious Ben McAdoo. And Christian McCaffrey is your highlighted player of the game, but what if that has to do with what has been going on with McCaffrey off the field, not on the field, Krish? We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Deontay Foreman in the backfield. McCaffrey on the right as a receiver. It's going to be a play-action screen pass to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's got a first down and more to the 40. He gets at the midfield, and he's tackled by Bobby Wagner at about the 49-yard line. So Christian McCaffrey, he says to PJ Walker, give me the ball and let me get to work. A first down and about a gain of 15 or so. And this Panthers offense showing some unique forms of life today without their starting quarterback in Baker Mayfield, without their backup in Sam Darnold, and without their third string in Matt Corral.
That's how you got to do it. If you want to you got to use McCaffrey. Like I was saying earlier today, we got to be run heavy. Use McCaffrey on those screen passes. I know there was a play action play, but get McCaffrey involved early. Let him go to work. That was a high snap right there.
Walker able to make something out of nothing on the high snap. As the Jaguars still have a lateral going on against the Colts, it's fumble recovered by the Colts, and the Colts beat the Jaguars. But yeah, PJ Walker here looks like a loose fumble. When you have Aaron Donald and Bobby Wagner, as well as I think that was another defensive lineman, Marquise Copeland, all chasing you. I would be pretty scared too. So throwing it out of bounds or even just really getting down is the only thing you can do. 2nd and 10 here. It's going to have McCaffrey in the backfield in an I formation. Tremble runs a jet sweep. They're giving it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey looks to break some tackles and get some room. Takes it right about to the 50 before he is hammered by Rapp and Scott. That brings up 3rd and 6.
Fun fact, that is the first time the Carolina Panthers are in the other opponent's team territory for the first time on this year on an opening drive. That literally just shows how bad our offense has been. As they are at the LA 49.
I'm trying to see if it has like on the roster for the depth chart if it has like coaches, because I don't know who the Rams defensive coordinator is today. But I know that he is considered pretty good. So nevertheless, here we go. It's going to be McCaffrey on the run. McCaffrey, he's got some room, and he stiff arms Kendrick out of bounds for the first down. Carolina Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, half a day so far.
See, this is a smart move by Carolina. You don't want to force anything with PJ Walker throwing the ball. You know what Christian McCaffrey can do on his legs. You can use him for screen passes. McCaffrey, you can just use him in any type of way on the offense, and that's what makes him such a good player for the Carolina Panthers.
And if this is a farewell game, it would be nice to see a signature performance.
It's not a
Deontay Foreman, play action. Foreman's going to run it up the gut for about a gain of 2. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 now for this Panthers offense here.
So I want to go back to what you were saying about McCaffrey in this farewell game. I know a lot of people are thinking he's gone, but there is a lot that the Carolina Panthers are going to need in a trade for them to give up Christian McCaffrey. This is not a fire sale by the Carolina Panthers.
Respectfully, I think the word fire sale may be a term. Also, Christian McCaffrey has been in a sort of decline ever since that 2019 season. A 2nd and 8. Speaking of McCaffrey, he's going to get the first down and take this right to the red zone, which is why I'm about to turn off red zone. No, but McCaffrey, this could be a yard sale. Brian Burns will not be being traded. That's really about and Derek Brown. That's really about the only 2 guys that we know are not going to be traded today.
We do know that Robbie Anderson, a wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers, is on the trading block. Honestly, I feel like that's somebody I do not mind trading away.
I mean, I do not mind getting rid of McCaffrey for good assets. We're going to talk about that later. That's going to be a fumble. No, they'll say incomplete pass by Shiesman. I don't know about that. That looked like a fumble to me.
He did not have full possession. That, from my angle, it did not look like he had full possession. Let's see it again.
We're going to look right there.
There's the catch.
Oh.
No, he didn't have possession.
I mean, what are we concerned?
He didn't.
He did not have possession at all. What are we concerned possession? I mean, 2nd and 10 though.
You got to get 2 feet down with the ball.
No booth review, not worth it here with 10:25 in the first. If you're McVay, so 2nd and 10 from right about the 20. For the first time today, there's really nobody in the backfield, which means that PJ Walker is either a QB draw or a pass. It's a screen pass to Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard makes a man miss and gets to about the 13. There's laundry on the field, but some flashes right there out of Chuba Hubbard.
That was an outstanding move by Chuba Hubbard. Obviously, have to see what the call is right here. It's going to be coming back.
It's going to be holding on the offense. So.
Who is it? Ekonwu? Yep. Wow. Literally guessed it.
More importantly, though, for the Rams, it means that for Darian Kendrick, his ankles were saved by the officials.
For Akeem Ekonwu, that's just a rookie mistake. You cannot jump on.
Oh, no, that wasn't even a juke. That wasn't even a juke. That was a Ekonwu. My bad.
That was I said that was a Ekonwu. You cannot jump on the player like that. I don't even want to call that a rookie mistake.
Ekonwu did get a very good game grade against the 49ers, so he has been worth
He's getting much better as weeks go.
Just patience for offensive linemen when it lacks is not good. That's going to move the Panthers back to the 31. And after a gain of only about 3 or so, is going to bring about 3rd and 16. So I got to ask, does this bring up the question here? Are you throwing the football, or are you just taking your 3 points and running it to get a little closer to field goal?
I'm calling a screen pass to Christian McCaffrey right here. I still don't think you should force anything on this Rams secondary. They have some of the best corners, and just the Rams have some of the best defensive players in the NFL. I don't want to force anything. You want to get your 3 points, at least get points on the board on this drive.
It's Walker. 3rd and 16.
It's a screen.
Finds McCaffrey. It'll be a screen pass. He gets it to the 25-yard line. A good tackle right there by Bobby Wagner from behind. And it will bring up a 4th down situation as a nice one-handed snag by McCaffrey. And now trotting out to the field will be Eddie Pinheiro, who ever since Zane Gonzalez has got injured, he has been the kicker for this Panthers team.
Pinheiro's only missed 1 kick this entire season.
He has missed 1 kick this season, which came last week.
Mm-hmm.
He has yet to miss any extra points. This will be a 42-yarder. And Pinheiro is going to nail this one home. 3-0 Panthers. And an opening drive touchdown. Field goal. We'll start the scoring today, folks.
Sam.
I don't know if that is that the real one? I don't know.
I don't know what the profile picture is. That was him a while back. Anyways, Carolina gets on the board with that 42-yard field goal by Eddie Pinheiro. As Christian McCaffrey, I mean, what a drive for McCaffrey. I know PJ Walker, his job was to just dump it to McCaffrey. And
I don't think PJ Walker is going to have a job today.
I think it's all McCaffrey. We're relying on McCaffrey the entire game, which is really good for my fantasy team. As the Rams will be getting our offense will be on the field for their first time today, upcoming after Pinheiro.
For those of you just joining us,
field goal.
After the field goal from Pinheiro, it chews off about 6.5 minutes on the clock, 8:38 remaining in the first quarter. And now I just want to take a look at the numbers of this Rams offense. It has not been amazing this year. 20th, yeah. Not 20th overall. I think it was 26th overall. The worst rushing team in the league, and their running back one in Cam Akers is out. So that pass attack is going to be really the only thing they do today with Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford. It ranks 18th. They rank 29th overall in scoring. And if we look at Matthew Stafford, he has 7 interceptions on the year. He has thrown an interception in every single game besides 1, including 3 on the opening night loss to the Buffalo Bills. So this Panthers defense, if you're looking for some guys to get turnovers like Dante Jackson, I know J.C. Horn is out today, but I mean, we've seen guys on the D-line get picks too, like Marquise Haynes got an interception.
Mm-hmm. Derek Brown also got an interception.
Derek Brown, yes. So that I think the key here, if you're the defense, is to bat down some balls on the defensive line, and probably just hope to recover some of it here.
I think every defender has got to make a play.
Score updates from around the league, because now pretty much all the 1 o'clock games are final. Giants win 24-20 and upset over the Ravens. The Colts get that 34-27 win against the Jaguars. Patriots hammer the Browns. That one's still going. It's 38-15. Patriots looking like themselves again. The Bengals snag a 4-point win that is really huge for that team in New Orleans. Right before we get back, the Steelers upset the Bucs 2018 at home. Kenny Pickett had a concussion mid-game, but Mitch Trubisky able to hold down the line. Falcons, NFC South rival of the Panthers, they take down the 49ers 28-14, something that the Panthers were unable to do. The Jets beat the Tom Grossi's Packers 27-10. The Vikings beat the Dolphins 24-16. And we also have another score in the 4 o'clock games. The Cardinals are up 3-0. They did the same thing that the Panthers did. Now, taking the field for the Los Angeles Rams is Matthew Stafford. Those 7 interceptions, Krish. What do you think went on in the defensive film room today, the game plan to stop this offense, Krish?
Well, mainly Cooper Kupp. I know the Rams trying to get more involved with guys like Allen Robinson, Tyler Higbee, some other key players. But we got to watch out for Cooper Kupp because we know this run game isn't going to be as effective today.
First play is going to be a little bit of an inside zone by Darrell Henderson, and it's only a gain of 3. So you also have to watch out for that today. Running back Cam Akers out for personal reasons. So is center Brian Allen. So backup center Jeremiah Colon takes over. Cooper Kupp, I'm pretty sure he's number 1 in receptions, number 2 in receiving yards, and number 4 in receiving touchdowns. So I don't know if there's considered a triple crown of receiving like there is in baseball, but he would easily be going up for that this year. He hauled in a lot of awards last year too. So
MVP
Henderson's going to stand right to the left of Matthew Stafford. It's a screen pass to Kupp. Right on cue, Kupp with a nice spin move.
Love a first down.
Yeah, I think that was... You could get me wrong, Krish, but I'm pretty sure that the guy that he made spin like a tornado was number 31, Justin Burris.
That looked like Justin Burris. I'll have to see it again. Yes, it was Justin Burris.
Justin Burris runs into... I think
that was Miles Hartsfield who made the tackle for Carolina. Keep in mind, key safeties, including Jeremy Chin and Xavier Woods, are out for this game. So Justin Burris and Miles Hartsfield are taking their spot. You can already see that's not off to a good start today.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication error there. Stafford now has 7 yards on the day passing. Second down, they get the snap off just in time. He rolls out to his left, finds his guy Cooper Kupp. Dante Jackson unable to contain him. And that is a borderline penalty right there by Littleton. I don't think they're going to call it. Almost a body slam out of bounds.
It was a big hit out of bounds. I don't think they're going to call it.
As Derek Brown and Brian Burns, there have been some trade rumors circulating, but per Schefter, those rumors are false. Al Holcomb is the interim defensive coordinator today after Phil Snow was released from his coaching duties last week. And if we look, Xavier Woods does get the start today, so
okay.
It is J.C. Horn who is out, and I'm pretty sure it's Thomas Oliver is also on the injured reserve now.
With Jeremy Chin.
Henderson running to the left, and the Rams are officially in Panthers territory, barring a flag on the play. And based on the way that both teams are moving, it looks like they don't know what it is. I think that's going to be a holding. It is a holding on the offense. The Rams will be going back right there. Sean McVay not happy. I mean, this is a team, when you're defending your Super Bowl, you have little margin for error. As on the hold from the Rams, it was offensive lineman number 70, Joe Noteboom out of TCU.
Yeah, Noteboom started showing off his career in the playoffs last year. He was a big protector for Matthew Stafford on their way to the Super Bowl. He wasn't able to do so right there.
Obviously, their main offensive lineman, Andrew Whitworth, retired in the offseason. So the pass coverage has been a little less of it, as that is a tackle right there by Hartsfield, a good one that's only going to be a gain of 2.
It's 3rd and 16.
It was Brandon Powell on the reception, and 3rd and 16 it is. Dante Jackson sort of didn't really get on him. If he runs a deep post route, then that's probably 6 points on the board, but instead, great play by Hartsfield to prevent it.
I think Jackson was trying to cover Allen
3rd
Robinson.
and 16, yeah, I think Jackson was guarding 2 guys on that play, so a play call almost disaster, but it ends up working out fine. As it's going to be
16.
3rd and 16. Henderson's one of the wide receivers here. Kupp and Higbee are on the left. Stafford looking, and he's just going to throw that one on the ground. That is intended for Darrell Henderson. It's 4th and 16 now, which means that the Panthers get a stop on the opening drive, and coming out to punt for the Los Angeles Rams will be Riley Dixon, who replaces the longtime Ram Johnny Hecker on the Panthers now. Came from the Rams this offseason, and 5:07 remain in the quarter. Shi Smith in the backfield to retain the punt. And
wait for this one.
It is good snap, good hold, booted away. It's going to be at about, bounces at the 20, kicks back to Smith at the 10. Smith makes a man miss and is tackled at right about the 13-yard line. So good work by the Rams special teams here in the beautiful Sunshine State, Los Angeles, California. Your score early, 3-0 Panthers. Live here on the Carolina Cast. We're going to take a quick ad break, and then we will be back as PJ Walker and company are handed the football here live, watching on YouTube and Twitch. the Panthers have the football back here. If you are wondering about the other games on the league, maybe you're listening to this on the radio and you have the rematch of the game of the year from last year between Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. That one's on CBS.
Mm-hmm.
So you
It's
can
just
watch
about to kick off. Yep.
Can watch two games if you're a Panthers fan. I know that we have a couple that the game is not in your area. Then
The
sure to catch
Patriots
out
game
the
is still
Carolina
going on.
Cast.
The Patriots Browns game from 1 o'clock is still
but it's
ongoing.
not worth noting.
Yeah, it's
unless you have Nick Chubb on your fantasy team.
For me it is.
But yeah, looking at some NBA action this season. The Charlotte Hornets, whether they are with LaMelo Ball or not with LaMelo Ball, you will still see Chris Verma on the call for the opening match against the
Wednesday night. I'm ready.
Wednesday night. That one is an 8 p.m. start. I may be able to hop on for the halftime show.
Yeah, it's going to be
7 p.m. game against the Pelicans. I will not be on for that one either. But a Sunday, October 23rd, Hawks versus Hornets. We will be having a doubleheader from the Panthers. Following the conclusion of the Buccaneers game, we will take about a 30-minute break at home. You guys can enjoy some snacks and then get right back on the YouTube channel as we'll have some Hawks-Hornets action live from Atlanta. So a little bit of an exciting point guard matchup in that one. And looking forward. We will try to post a Hornets schedule. We haven't really finalized one since it's not really, unless you're working for like a company like Bally Sports, you can't really broadcast 82 games.
Yes. So we're not going to have all 82 games. We'll do
I think the plan we'll have approximately 45 to 50.
For any game we cannot do, we will do about a 60-second short that will be posted onto YouTube and TikTok. So you can check that out if we do miss a Hornets game. There'll be plenty of games that we'll make and miss. So just stay tuned for that on the channels. We are back to today's game. Take it away, Sam.
As PJ Walker here, 1st and 10. Going to hand it off to McCaffrey. He runs it up the gut. And
fighting.
Little bit of a dogfight here. I don't know where they're going to claim that forward progress was stopped. But we are going to see asset spin on quarterbacks. A 6th-round pick on Matt Corral. A 2nd and 2 4th-round picks in 2022. A 3rd-round pick in 2023. A 4th or 5th-round pick in 2024. And a $72+ million. That is all that the Panthers have traded for their quarterbacks. And
you see Baker Mayfield in a walking boot over there.
There's Baker Mayfield in a boot about bigger than Steve Wilkes' job security this week.
Mm-hmm.
As here's PJ Walker. McCaffrey's in motion. They're going to hand off to Hubbard. And Hubbard, no flags this time. He gets the first down on the play.
I like the play call. So you're going to try. I know Christian McCaffrey's been involved early, so we want to try and run it with Chuba Hubbard, try and catch the Rams defense off guard.
Offense getting started earlier in that Bills-Chiefs game. But yeah, I will say the one thing, though, is Jalen Ramsey is going to be on DJ Moore all game. And no disrespect to DJ Moore.
I feel like
it seems like every time we match up DJ Moore against the top corner, it doesn't really go that well. He did have a season-high 59 yards last week in the loss against the 49ers.
Yeah. As a big place.
He's going to run it up the gut as Foreman. He gets it to about the 32. And Deontay Foreman and the Panthers run game feeling themselves early. Walker's only had to throw the ball 5 times.
I mean, the I formation runs are working for the Carolina Panthers. We got to see Christian McCaffrey do it. He's able to get extra yardage. Chuba Hubbard, we caught the Rams defense off guard. Hubbard picked up the first down. Then right there, Deontay Foreman fighting his way for 8 yards. So the Carolina Panthers run game is working out, which is why we could just pretty much just run the ball this entire game. We don't have to force anything, TJ Walker.
I'm not trying to sound like a Matt Rhule pro here, but the Panthers are almost as McCaffrey with a huge run. Christian McCaffrey, the face mask all the way to the 50, and the Panthers bench is loving it. But I was gonna say I'm not trying to sound like a Matt Rhule pro, like someone who liked him, but the Panthers here are almost sort of like a mid-major college team playing on the road against a big team like Georgia or Alabama or Ohio State and the likes of the Rams with a big name coach and the likes of Sean McVay. A lot of these teams try to chew clock when they get that. As McCaffrey got lucky. McCaffrey got lucky there wasn't a face mask called on that play.
Yeah, I've seen that a couple of times with McCaffrey throughout this year.
DJ Moore gone Ramsey, but it will be Deontay Foreman instead, who quickly falls on his feet for a gain of 2, and he is not happy about it. So, if McCaffrey does get traded, would the starting running back be Deontay Foreman or Chuba Hubbard? I do not know.
I feel like we would
I feel like
use Hubbard a
Chuba
lot
Hubbard.
more. I feel like it would be
is the
Hubbard,
guy
but
we'd use more.
I
But
think I feel like Hubbard would be used more, but we're still going to use Deontay Foreman a good amount. Personally, I don't think we're trading McCaffrey. There is way too much that we're going to need in return. And I know it sounds like Carolina's going on a fire sale. We are not going on a fire sale. I can already tell from how this franchise is trying to go with McCaffrey.
And that one incomplete the more, so 3rd and 8. I mean, we'll talk about the fire sale and more at halftime. This could be, from as many sources are saying it, likely McCaffrey's last game in this uniform.
I doubt it. I completely
you would sure hope not. And like as a fan, you're going to obviously say that you doubt it until it happens.
Well, no. I'm just personally saying that I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, I'm good for McCaffrey if he does get out of Carolina, obviously with all the issues we have. But I just personally don't think it'll happen.
49ers and Rams are some of the suitors so far for McCaffrey. As McCaffrey is going to take a screen pass here. He gets sort of a screen on the outside, and he gets absolutely decked.
Do we go for that? It's a long field goal
by
for
the
Pinheiro.
Los Angeles Rams, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a long field goal for Pinheiro. I think we're going for it. What do you think?
I mean, do you trust? It depends on how much Wilkes has trust in your quarterback. That was Ernest Jones, by the way, with the huge hit on McCaffrey.
That'd be like a 55-plus yard field goal by Eddie Pinheiro.
It's going to be a 4th and 3, so I think it just depends on how much you trust your guy.
Or do you do the short punt right there?
And how much you trust your guy in Eddie Pinheiro, because he's only missed 1 kick this year. So
yeah,
has he as a team earned your trust? I don't know, but the team is going to
McCaffrey's
stay
in the
on the
backfield.
field. McCaffrey's averaging 4.5 yards per carry. I think with 3 yards to go, you're hoping that will work. Panthers are 5 for 10, and no, they're just going to try to make the defense jump here.
So taking the flag.
The flag. I'm not a huge fan of that.
I don't like that. I do not.
I would have rather taken the field goal or punted.
Well, okay. First of all, I don't know how long the field goal was, but maybe
you're giving Hecker 5+ yards of room to punt.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. But
it's gonna be Powell in the backfield to return it.
That's one of those bad situations. I don't like those.
You got to trust your guy in Pinheiro if he hadn't missed all year, and we're in an indoor stadium. There's no wind affecting it at all.
Yeah, but it's still about the leg. Like, we had to pick up Pinheiro.
I mean, if Zane Gonzalez is healthy, does he take that kick? I don't know.
Oh, for sure. Gonzalez would take that kick, for sure.
Honestly, Pinheiro could be better than Gonzalez. I don't know what the conversation is going to be when that time does come. Seems that the Panthers are in no rush to talk about it. Fair catch going to be signaled for at the 6, so the Panthers don't take that 5-yard play, that would have been at the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
Well, Cooper Kupp steps on the field here.
As we got a question in the chat here, do you think DJ Moore is going to Green Bay? What do you think, Sam?
Well, okay, look here. Game time with Bam Bam. I got to ask, are you part of the Grossi Packer Nation? Are you like a Packer fan?
If you're a Packer fan, I'm straight up going to say no.
After today, what the Packers did to the Jets, I'm going to give you an honest response. Chris is going to give you the Panthers response. I'll give you after what happened today with the Packers, they had really no receiving weapons. They should have ran with Aaron Jones more. But regardless of that, after what happened today, they're going to go get a big name receiver. I don't know what the DJ Moore. I don't know what the health is like. I don't know what the health is like of Odell Beckham Jr. or
Beckham. I like that.
I mean, I would say that the more likely player that go to Green Bay would actually be Robbie Anderson.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, him and McCaffrey are the 2 most likely to get traded, so it could happen. I mean, realistically speaking, DJ Moore is not going to have nearly as much trade value as McCaffrey has, but he's going to have a decent amount of value. And I don't know what the Packers picks are looking like, but I mean, I would almost certainly guarantee that a guy like Romeo Doubs or Christian Watson would have to be involved in that trade.
And obviously a pick.
Obviously, but I'm not sure how much the Packers have kind of committed on this team.
Yeah, which it's obviously not working out for
The
them.
Packers have something that we do not have though, which is hope. So we can't really be
Yeah.
talking. There's a little bit of a scuffle here at the 5-yard
I
line
don't
or
know what's going
so.
on.
I don't know what's going on. Shaq Thompson's in the mix, which usually isn't a good sign.
And Shaq
There's
Thompson.
Daryl Henderson off the field right there.
So I got a question to ask you, Sam, real quick, while we're still waiting for the next play. Is it Bryce Young or CJ Stroud this draft? If
I don't
Carolina's going for a
think
quarterback.
if you get a 1-2 pick, I mean, you
Or
would
just
think
in
it's
general, a top 5 pick for the Carolina Panthers.
you would think the quarterback, but honestly, I mean, knowing this Panthers team, I honestly, coming from a fan too, would much rather have Will Anderson.
You know what?
I mean,
I agree. I actually agree with that.
When he is dominant, he is one of the most dominant players in the game. So
The only problem that this is coming from a Carolina Panthers fan perspective is that Matt Rhule, all he wanted to do was draft defenders. So I'm sick and tired of defenders. That's all it is.
That's will be doing
because Matt Rhule,
once the draft does come, we will be doing some mock draft simulators here.
Yes. I don't know if we'll have a live draft reaction. We might.
Oh, we definitely got to.
I think we have to. It'll be like for like the first and second round. It won't be like all of it. We'll make a short for each player that gets drafted with the Carolina Panthers.
We will. Maybe. I don't know. But here's the run here with the Rams.
It's Powell.
No, I don't think that was Powell. That looks like a running back to me.
That's 15.
Number 15 for the Los Angeles Rams.
That wasn't Powell. You're right. That was
Atwell. Number 19. That was Tutu Atwell.
Atwell, yeah.
The wide receiver out of Louisville, grew up in Miami, Florida.
That is the end of the first quarter. So the Carolina Panthers, I'll put it back up real quick. The Carolina Panthers have a 3-0 lead on the Los Angeles Rams at the end of quarter number 1. Eddie Pinheiro made a 42-yard field goal on the Carolina Panthers opening drive. So that's how we have our score right here. Good start for the Carolina Panthers.
Great start for the Carolina Panthers. And realistically speaking here, I just want to take a look at the quick Panthers upcoming schedule, whether we're talking wins and losses. After this, we will go back home to Bank of America to take on a Buccaneers team that will be hungry for a win after a loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers. We obviously know what's going on and off the field with Tom Brady. Against the Falcons on October 30th in Atlanta. I don't like our odds of that either.
Atlanta looks good.
And what could be the most lopsided game of the year, a November 6th matchup in Cincinnati. In Cincinnati.
Then I believe the game after that.
Then Thursday Night Football Prime Video. I doubt I will be able to do that, but I hope that I can.
I'll do my best to be there. I don't know.
And then the Panthers will go on a bye week. No, they won't. They will not go on a bye week. Will they go on a bye? No, they won't.
No, they won't.
They go on a bye week. After our game against the Broncos, we will take a bye week and go to Seattle.
We play the Ravens, right?
We play the Ravens. It's a regular 1:00 game.
Then we take on the Broncos. I will be
actually every game is I may go too, honestly. Every game.
Well, I'm going because my sister is actually joined the Junior Top Cats, so that's why I'm going.
She gets to perform are you going to all the games or just that one?
No, I'm just going to this game.
Well, I'll probably be. I guess I may have to stay home and broadcast. I kind of want to go to that one too, but we have a home game against the Steelers, a home game against the Lions, a road game against the Bucs, and a road game against the Saints. So
I think the one Panthers game we won't be able to do is that Lions game. I definitely won't be available for that. I'll be on a cruise. I don't know if Sam will.
I will probably be broadcasting that.
Okay.
We obviously have a lot of guys on this team that do not celebrate the holiday of Christmas that I may give that game. Just for various reasons. Obviously, it's on Christmas Eve, so
yeah.
I think it just
Christmas
depends on
game.
doing that
I just won't be there at all.
Maybe I'll go. I don't even know.
Yeah, I know how it feels, man. I know everyone in Carolina was pumped up for it. We were all ready for it, but It's gonna be a tough rest of the season now. Now that we know we're not really trying.
The starting offensive line today for the Los Angeles Rams. I don't really know anybody on there, honestly.
Other than Joe Noteboom, he had a pretty good campaign.
Obviously,
Joe
Joe Noteboom had that penalty.
Yeah, he had that penalty earlier as well.
So Stafford now 2nd and 1.
Panthers look like they're showing blitz right here.
Yeah, and are they daring the Rams to pass? They won't pass. They're running up the gut, and it is a stuff. I think that is
Matt Edonis.
Slow to get up. I'm pretty sure that was Scott for the Rams.
Matt Edonis on the tackle. Corey Littleton.
No, it was Raymond Calius. So
Yeah.
the Los Angeles Rams here, they have been hit behind the line of scrimmage on 50% of all rushing attempts. That is not that good.
Yeah.
As
It's a big 3rd and 1 for Carolina. It looks like
an interesting comment by Stork.
I mean, I'm pumped up too.
Agreed, though. We didn't have a goodbye party. Maybe
outstanding play.
The Panthers defense is going to hold this to 4th and 1 and put your fists up, folks. We will be getting the ball back here in the second quarter, and the Carolina Panthers. How about the way that they are playing today against the Los Angeles Rams? And PJ Walker is kind of looking like Cooper Rush.
I said it earlier.
But
Henry Anderson with the tackle.
No disrespect. No, Cooper Rush is way more fun to watch.
I know Cooper Rush is more fun to watch.
I'm also looking at the Thursday night football schedule, and boy, oh boy, it is pretty bad.
I know the Panthers. I mean, obviously the Panthers game.
There's an Eagles-Texans game, a 49ers-Seahawks game, and a Jets-Jaguars game.
I mean, the Jets, okay, say what you want. I feel like that Jets-Jaguars game might be a little interesting.
I don't think the Jaguars are that good. I think the Jets
I think the Jaguars are pretty solid.
Well, let's see. That game is
in it every single
game.
Dude,
that game is in New York. I'm being honest. I think the Jets may run over the Jaguars in that game.
Small chance, yeah.
Well, let me see. When that game is on a date where, honestly, I'm being honest, I may broadcast that here on the Carolina Cast. I mean,
what is it? The Panthers game?
No. It's another Thursday night game, but on other NFL channels like the broadcast other primetime games. So maybe.
Oh yeah. I don't think we're broadcasting any other teams on the Carolina Cast.
Maybe some NFC South prime time if there is any this year.
No, we hate everybody in the NFC South.
Is there any NFC South prime? Well, yeah, I mean it's division. We kind of care about it.
I hate them, but
is there Saints Buccaneers? It's a Monday night game. Ew. Saints Buccaneers is always prime time.
Yeah.
But yeah, somehow the Bills Chiefs game is still scoreless.
Well, the Chiefs are driving right now.
I know, but I'm kind of surprised.
I can go and give us a quick stat update right here while we're waiting on commercial break. PJ Walker 5 for 7 for 37 yards. Christian McCaffrey having an outstanding start for the Carolina Panthers. He has 6 carries for 52 yards, and he has 4 receptions for 36 yards. For the Rams, Matthew Stafford, 3 for 4 for 11 yards. Tutu Atwell has 1 carry for 9 yards. And Cooper Kupp, only 2 receptions for 9 yards, which I know I'm saying only, but that's pretty quiet for how explosive Cooper Kupp is against all 31 defenses in the NFL. So not really much to say. According to ESPN, the win probability is still on the Rams side, who have a 60% chance to win today's game. It looks like Sam is lagging out a little bit. Hold on, everybody. Yeah, he just left. And I was watching on his screen share, so I don't know if I can even see the game. Give me a second here. One second. Okay, I think we're gonna have to I think I'm gonna have to change the channel real quick. Just give me 1 second, everyone. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. I'm just gonna get the game on my TV. I'll let you all know what's happening. So I believe Carolina's getting the ball right now. And looks like they do. Just the Rams had to punt it after that 4th and 1. Oh, crap. As it is a 1st and 10 screen pass to DJ Moore, and he is going to lose 2 yards on the play for a nice tackle by the Los Angeles Rams, who will bring up a 2nd down and 10. Actually, he's not going to use any yardage. He barely gets back to the line of scrimmage for the Carolina Panthers. So 2nd and 10, PJ Walker, 6 for 8, 37 yards. Pretty mediocre for a backup quarterback. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey helping out Carolina on the receiving side and the rushing side. So offense pretty much being carried by Mr. 22, CMC. As we have Deontay Foreman deep in the backfield, McCaffrey in a receiver position. This is a handoff to Foreman. And Deontay Foreman is stuffed up after a gain of a yard. We can see Aaron Donald helping out on the team tackle. And it is a 3rd and 8 for Carolina with under 13 minutes to go in the second quarter. If you are just joining us, the Carolina Panthers lead the Los Angeles Rams 3-0 is your score at SoFi Stadium, home of the 2022 Super Bowl. As play clock's starting to wind down here. It's a 3rd and 8. We'll likely see a pass play from Carolina. We knew they tried getting into Christian McCaffrey a lot. Here's a screen to DJ Moore. Steps up, has to go, and is going to be taken down. Looked like he slipped on the screen pass. Couldn't get away. That was Leonard Floyd with the tackle. And the Panthers are going to go 3 and out. So you can see DJ Moore got a little slippery on the screen pass right here. He made the catch, then just fell right behind Shi Smith, who was trying to give him a block. Then the Rams defense able to get there in time, take down Moore before it can get any more yardage. So Johnny Hecker, the former Rams punter, coming on for the Carolina Panthers on this 4th and 6. So the Rams getting the football right back as Johnny Hecker boots this one all the way down to the Rams 26-yard line. That's where LA will start their next drive. The Carolina Panthers, they lead the Los Angeles Rams 3-0 is your score. We'll be back right after this. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast. All right, we are back from that quick break. Although the game is still on commercial break, I wanted to come back on here and thank everybody because the Carolina Cast has officially hit 140 subscribers. I thank each and every one of you for this huge milestone. As we are on the road, we're trying to head to 200 subscribers by the end of the month, or pretty much by the end of November. We want to get to at max 300 before the end of the year. So each one of you subscribers are very important to the Carolina Cast. So easy enough. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button for all the future Carolina Panthers content, and go ahead and like this stream if you are ready for the next one, because we are getting ready for basketball season 2 here on the Carolina Cast. As Wednesday night, the Charlotte Hornets heading to San Antonio to take on the Spurs for the first regular season game. That'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I will be calling the game right here on the Carolina Cast. Remember, book that down. Wednesday night. It'll be a big game for the Charlotte Hornets. Very questionable season without Miles Bridges after the allegations he was faced with back in the summer. And then LaMelo Ball pretty much trying to carry this team. Well, if you were 140, I really think if you were 140, that means the world. So thank you so much. As we are 60 subscribers away from 200. So if you're new here, feel free to subscribe as we are back to the game. It is a play action 1st and 10, and the pass is caught. That's Allen Robinson, who has a LA first down. He was traded from the Chicago Bears last season. That was Taylor on the coverage for Carolina. As there's nothing Panthers could do right there. As we haven't really talked about Allen Robinson on the Rams as much. He's been very quiet. He hasn't been used as much as the Rams would want him to, with Cooper Kupp really just taking all the snaps. But Keith Taylor not able to do anything on the coverage. First down for the Rams. I formation. This is a handoff to Darrell Henderson, and Henderson will pick up a yard on the run before he is met by Shaq Thompson to make it 2nd and 9. As the Rams are still scoreless, surprisingly, the Carolina Panthers defense still living up to the hype without defensive coordinator Phil Snow, who they released from their job duties along with Matt Rhule this past Monday after the loss to the San Francisco 49ers. We decided to move on from those two coaches after a 1-4 start to the season, and the team wasn't really getting anywhere. It is a 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard run by Henderson. Stafford, this is another handoff to Henderson, and he is met behind the line of scrimmage. It is Shaq Thompson on another tackle, and it is 3rd and 9, maybe even 10. We have 10 minutes remaining in the first half. The Panthers offense played pretty well, and the defense is looking good too, as Edonis missed the tackle, but Shaq Thompson and Henry Anderson are there to help him out to force this 3rd and long for the Carolina Panthers. Shaq Thompson fired up 2 big tackles that he's had on the last 2 plays. It's a 3rd and 8. It's kind of surprising. Looked like he might have lost yardage there. Play clock is winding down for the Rams. It is an empty backfield. Stafford with time running out of time, and a flag comes in. See what the penalty is. Looks like a false start, and it is a false start on the Rams. It's going to back them up 5 yards, make it 3rd and 13. Clock stops with 9:30 left in the first half. It's caught on Haverstein right there. It's 3rd and 13 for the Rams. You know, their offensive line took a big hit this offseason after Andrew Whitworth retired after the Super Bowl win to the Bengals, and which was played right here at SoFi Stadium. Ever since that happened, their offensive line hasn't been the best, and that's why the Rams are sitting at this 2-3 record. Rams are 0 for 2 today on 3rd down conversions. This is a 3rd and 13. Play clock winding down. They get it off. It is a screen to Kupp. Cooper Kupp makes one man miss, makes another, and Cooper Kupp stays on his feet all the way to the Carolina 40 and picked up a lot of yards on the play to make it a Ram first down. As Cooper Kupp is just one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. He gets away from all the Carolina Panthers defenders before he is finally brought down by C.J. Henderson, who was the last man there. If Henderson wasn't able to bring him down or just wasn't there, that would be easy 6 for the Rams. Clock moving. Cooper Kupp, that is his 3rd reception of the game. That is for 31 yards to go with it. 1st and 10 for the Rams, as they're letting this play clock run down a little bit more. Here's the snap to Darrell Henderson, and he gets a little bit more yardage than usual. Brian Burns with the tackle. That is a gain of 4 yards. They're going to call it 2nd and 7. 8 minutes remaining in the first half. We will have a Carolina Cast halftime show, so please stay tuned for that, as I know we missed out on Sam here. I don't know where he went. I have some difficulties with technology. It's a 2nd and 7 for the Rams. Carolina Panthers with 70 rushing yards so far today, all coming from Chuba Hubbard, Deontay Foreman, and Christian McCaffrey. The Rams only at 18 with Darrell Henderson and Tutu Atwell. This is a 2nd and 7 at the Carolina 38. Stafford looking, throws over the middle. His pass is caught by Kupp. Cooper Kupp breaks the tackle and is thrown out of bounds by Keith Taylor and Justin Burris, not until he has a LA first down. As Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp, that connection has been lethal especially last season as we welcome Sam back. As all right, he joined the meet too. I'll go ahead and turn it off on my screen. So you're just missing out. The Rams started getting down the field.
First and 10 here for the Rams.
Yeah.
I gotta get my tabs back open. Give me a second.
Yeah, take your time. I can take over for you while you do that. It's all good.
No. I got it.
Okay.
First and 10 here is a little bit of a stoppage. Now we're gonna get the huddle. We are good to go. Stafford here. Offense kind of bunched up. Multiple tight ends on the field here.
Play clock winding down.
It's going to be a fake toss and a pass to Powell, which will end in a gain of a couple and will bring up a second down and mid.
As Sam, also a big milestone happened as the Carolina Cast is officially at 140 subscribers. Actually, now 141. It's going up by the minute, so
good for the Carolina Cast.
Yeah.
2nd and 5 here for Matthew Stafford and crew.
We haven't seen the Rams try and throw the ball like more than 5 yards. If they do, I mean, maybe they're just scared of the Carolina Panthers defense by making a play.
Well, I would knock on wood with that claim right here. Stafford play action. Scrambling to his right. Looking, he throws it downfield.
Oh,
and it's intercepted.
It's picked. Oh, there's a flag.
There's about 3 flags on the field, but
I called it. Oh,
it's
tell me what.
Carolina Panthers football. Matthew Stafford thinks that flag's on the Panthers.
Oh, come on. I just called it. Really? No, you cannot. No. What? Well, what would the penalty be?
I mean, it could be holding on the offense.
It better not be on us. Bro. Oh my.
Also, Krish, I'm sending a new meet.
Oh, so those offset. Those penalties offset. So is it our no, but it's still Rams football then. It was pass interference on us and holding on the Rams. So all the penalties offset, and that still makes it Rams football.
Also, Krish, there's a new meet.
Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Xavier Woods, I think they made it one pass. Was that pass interference on Xavier Woods?
Might have been.
Anyway, they're just going to replay 2nd and 5 here. Maybe makes Matthew Stafford a little more scared to pass the football. They're still going to throw it, though. He's looking. He's running out of time. Brian Burns chases him. And it's thrown to...
Nobody there. He rolled out, right?
Yeah, an empty gap of grass.
Okay, because if he didn't roll out, that would have been intentional grounding.
He rolls out.
He rolled out.
Brian Burns and Xavier Woods were in pursuit. But if you keep a guy like Shaq Thompson guarding that area of zone coverage...
Oh, did they call intentional grounding?
It's going to be a legal man downfield.
Oh, okay. Man, I really wish that pick call was counted on Xavier Woods. I literally called it. Like, they weren't throwing the ball like 10 or 15 yards down the field. They finally did. And then Woods comes up with the interception. Unfortunately, it's taken back due to penalties on Carolina and on LA. Xavier Woods brought pressure again. He's really trying to get to Stafford after the big play got called back. I mean, that looked like, there's nobody there. I don't think it's intentional grounding just because he rolled out of the pocket. Bring up a 3rd and 15 for the Rams. So, see if Carolina is able to force a Matt Gay field goal right here.
3rd and a mile for Matthew Stafford. At the Rams 31, they hand off to Henderson. Henderson's got some room. Henderson makes a man miss, and he's got the first down. Darrell Henderson. And that is the definition of blown coverage by Holcomb and company.
You cannot let that happen. These are big. You cannot let
CJ Henderson caught a leg, and Burris is able to make the tackle.
Saved the touchdown right there.
Wow, getting run over. Dante Jackson was a good 5 yards behind. So was Shaq Thompson. But now, nevertheless, it's 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line.
It's not a good play from Carolina.
Henderson's in the backfield here. They wave Powell in motion. They pass it to Powell. It's a jet sweep. Powell had green grass ahead of him, and if he doesn't fall, that's a touchdown. He's very mad about it. C.J. Henderson, a good tackle right there from behind.
That is a very good tackle by C.J. Henderson, saving another touchdown. There's been so many plays the Rams have had opportunities to score on that the Panthers have just barely been saving it.
2nd and 7 here. This drive, they have more
plays
yards
that they have
than
in
the first two drives. It's not even close. 71 yards this drive. They made it a one way. Yeah. They've also chewed some clock. 4:25 here left in the quarter.
And we'll have halftime.
Henderson. It's going to be a pass to Henderson, and it's knocked down by Shaq Thompson. A good play right there. And it's going to bring up another 3rd down and long for this Panthers defense. And see what the Rams can do to convert here. Henderson going to run a slant route to the left here, just a classic slant. And Matthew Stafford, I think the plan was to throw it to Henderson. I'm not even sure he looked at any of the other guys on the field. But now Matthew Stafford is 6 for 9 passing. The Rams are 2 for 4 on 3rd downs. I'm pretty sure that's today.
Yeah, that's for today, so half and half. See if the Panthers defense can force a field goal.
This will break the 50 barrier. A lot of action going on the right here.
Play clock winding all the way down. I think they call timeout.
I think that's going to be Sean McVay's first timeout of the day.
It is. The first timeout of this game comes on a 3rd and 7 taken by the Rams. We'll stay on here. Panthers, very low scoring game for what I expected to be just a scoring matchup with the Rams.
Well, I knew that we weren't going to score any points.
I mean, I know we weren't, right. I'm just saying I'm surprised we've held the Rams to 0 so far. And I know it might be 3-7. We're about to find out. Maybe it's even 0. So there's McCaffrey. Might be sitting on his new home turf. He doesn't even know it.
We are getting some quick stat updates here. P.J. Walker is 7 for 9 passing with 39 yards. McCaffrey has 6 carries, 52 yards. That's 8.7 on average. He also has 36 receiving yards for the Rams. Stafford 6 for 9 with 58. Henderson has 5 carries, 25 yards. That's 5 on average. Cooper Kupp with 43 receiving yards.
So 3rd and 7.
This offense can do really good or really bad, but Cooper Kupp will still get his fair share in statistics. As the play clock's winding down here again. Say watch out for Henderson and Kupp on this play. Stafford looking. He has nowhere to go. He's going to dump it to the back to Henderson. There's nobody there. Henderson, the truck move.
I think he's short.
They're going to rule him inches short.
I think he's short.
Or is that a first down? They are going to
I think it's 4th and inches.
Bring out the chains here.
I think they should bring out the chains. I think he's just short.
I would definitely say this is 4-down territory, if not.
Yeah, for sure. I think he stepped out an inch or two short. I mean, that was a great play by Dante Jackson.
Well, it's about the spot of the ball here, so I don't know how much.
They're going to say
they're going to give him the first down.
All right. Oh, well. 12. This is the 13th play of the drive.
Rams offense getting ready here. It's a tough pass. End zone. Touchdown, Allen Robinson over Dante Jackson. First time today, the LA Rams have taken a 7-3 lead. 6-3. Extra point pending.
Yeah.
A classic post route, the same that Kupp used in Super Bowl
56 against Eli Apple.
Dante Jackson is better than Eli Apple, but
yes,
Allen Robinson is better than Dante Jackson.
Outstanding catch by Allen Robinson. We know he hasn't been able to get in the end zone as much due to Cooper Kupp, but when he does, he delivers. So good for the Rams as they finally on the board here. 3:34 left in the first half.
And Matt Gay's kick is right down the pipe. And the Los Angeles Rams add on the first of what we expect to be many touchdowns this year.
And maybe even this game. 7-3 with 3:34 to go in the first half. Carolina Panthers only trailing by 4, so they're getting the ball back.
Give us the football.
Yeah, they're getting the football right back. Actually, I can put that down real quick.
That was Stafford's 6th passing touchdown of the year. The Rams are 2-3. Stafford's throwing a pick in every single game besides one. That one game where Stafford doesn't throw a pick.
Yeah.
The Rams win. It's kind of a similar story with the Panthers.
I want us to beat LA. I mean, it looked good, but I mean, I would want us to beat LA, but at the same time, I'm fine if we lose. I'm really fine with we losing this game, just because to the point where it is, we're like we have to tank.
We've
got to
already hit
lose these games.
we've already hit the highest we're gonna get today.
Yeah. As we've got 20 people watching right now. So I thank all of you guys. We're at 141 subscribers last time I checked. I'm scared to reload. We stay at 141. But hey, finally got past 140. We were at 138 before the stream today. So 3 new members have joined the Carolina Cast crew today. So we are fighting our way to 200 before the end of the month of November. So go ahead and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Check out our TikTok as well as our Discord server and our Twitch.
Panthers, Carolina Cast, you're getting more wins than the Panthers are this season. So
1 subscriber at a time. It's much better than what Carolina's doing right now. So we can take a look around the league as the Seahawks have a 6-3 lead on the Cardinals. The Bills have a 3-0 lead on the Chiefs. And then the Cowboys and the Eagles face off tonight for Sunday Night Football. That'll be a big NFC East matchup. The undefeated Cooper Rush versus the undefeated Eagles. So that'll be a fun game to watch tonight. Until then, stay with us here on the Carolina Cast as we are. I think Sam is lagging again. I might need to change my channel again. Yeah, I think I might need to change my channel again. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm going to get the game on myself. So we're going back to that Allen Robinson touchdown. I was saying earlier, he doesn't get the ball as much as guys like Cooper Kupp on the team. It's very rare to see him in the end zone here in LA. But he found it. So it's a 1st and 10 handoff to Christian McCaffrey, who gains 2 yards on the run. Taken down by Aaron Donald, and Sam's left once again. I know he's had some problems. And thank you for tuning in, Wood Chris. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know I'm just here to give you guys commentary of the Carolina Panthers, and in a couple days we'll start off with the Charlotte Hornets as well. But you guys make our day. You guys make it fun to commentate these games with you. Since it's a 2nd and 7, 3 minutes to go in the first half. Rams leading the Panthers 7-3. So here's a handoff to Chuba Hubbard, and Hubbard will gain 2 or 3 yards with the forward progress. So it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. Clock winding down. I don't know if you passed the ball here. PJ Walker 7 for 9, 39 yards passing. Chuba Hubbard has 2 rushing attempts for 6 yards. Christian McCaffrey's done most of the rushing duties for the Carolina Panthers as clock stops with 2:45. Did the Rams call timeout? Yes, the Rams used their 2nd timeout right there. So I kind of like it because if you get a stop right here, the Panthers will likely run it down to the 2-minute warning. Then you could still use that 1 timeout if you're able to get a stop. We are on commercial break on Fox if you are watching the game there. I'm going to stay on right here as we are still waiting. We're waiting for the next 3rd and 5 play. Until then, I'm going to stay on here instead of going on a commercial break. Carolina down by 4. We can do a stat update as PJ Walker is just saying 7 for 9 passing, 39 passing yards. Christian McCaffrey has 7 carries for 55 rushing yards. And he has 4 receptions for 36 yards. He's pretty much taken over the entire stat line other than passing yards, which belongs to PJ Walker. He's taken over the entire stat line for the Carolina Panthers so far. As we check out ESPN, the win probability favors the Rams, who have a 77.5% chance to win today's matchup at the moment. As we are waiting for this 3rd and 5, we have Sam back once again, as I will change the game once again. So it's a big 3rd and 5 for Carolina right here. The Rams just used their second timeout of the quarter and of the game. So we'll wait to see what Carolina can do on this 3rd and 5. They decide to force a run play right here or pass it with PJ Walker. Either way, it'll be a very interesting play call.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like you got to score at least a field goal before halftime if you really are into this game.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we know that Steve Wilkes knows a thing or two about throwing some games.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he was a part of the Browns.
Oh yeah.
He also was
that explains, and also part of the tanking with Kyler Murray's
3-13
3-13 Cardinals team. Yep.
So, if there is a coach that I want us to take us to the promised land of tanking, it is definitely Steve Wilkes.
Oh, so I'm checking out Red Zone right here. Patrick Mahomes just missed McCole Hardman, but a flag was called. It was a holding on the Bills.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean,
as we wait for this timeout, there's 2:50 left in the first. And we will have a Carolina Cast halftime show. Take a quick break. The second that the players walk into the locker room, but we'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back on here. We'll have a halftime show, and we'll get ready for the second half of this game. As we are back here, it's a big 3rd and 5 for the Carolina Panthers. So we take a look at the sideline. Sean Higgins and Robbie Anderson. You can go and take it away.
I don't know what's going on with Robbie. I think Robbie is just like, I think Robbie's ready to get out of Carolina.
Yeah. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. McCaffrey. They give him the football. They say go to work, and McCaffrey just short. And
to stay up on those. Have to stay up on those.
Do you keep the? I mean, he did all that he could. He kept the window open for longer than you would expect on a 3rd down.
I mean, if that was McCaffrey, where you could pretty much say
no. He got tackled. That was a good tackle by.
No, but I'm just saying if that was good McCaffrey, he would have found a way to extend that.
Well, it's not.
I'm not saying this is good. This isn't good McCaffrey. I'm just saying
Ernest Jones makes a good play right there, but
like rookie year McCaffrey, sophomore year McCaffrey, you could say. It's pretty good extending plays. Wasn't able to do so right there. So let's see what Carolina is.
Why don't we take a look at some PJ Walker highlights this game?
As Walker, he's played pretty well as a backup. What do you think? I feel like he's played pretty solid as a backup.
Well, as a 4th string, he has. I'll tell you that.
Is he the 4th? Oh yeah, he is the 4th string.
He's probably higher than.
And Carolina will punt.
Yeah, the players got to get out here quick on both sides.
Comment section's blowing up with bots. Let me fix this. Sorry about that. As Johnny Hecker boots this one away. We had bots in the last game too, Sam.
That's a good sign.
So that one sends into the end zone, and the Rams will start from their own 20-yard line.
Watch the bots and the unbanned request. But no 2-minute drill here for the Rams. They do have 0 timeouts, I notice.
Yeah, they spent their last 2 on that last drive. They still have the 2-minute warning, so technically they have a timeout. They just don't get to choose when it happens. As it'll happen at the 2-minute mark.
Mark Sanchez and Kevin Kugler on the call if you're watching on Fox.
Mm-hmm. If you're watching us, that's even better. As Juju Smith-Schuster just ran in for a touchdown.
Let's focus on our game.
Oh no! Now he's meditating.
Hey, at least it's not a Corvette. Anyway, 1st and 10 here, and I gotta say, Darrell Henderson for a backup running back. I'm not even sure he's the backup.
I think he's the RB2. I think he's
a lot of Rams fans can consider him the starter, but he's been relatively. I mean, that 3rd down run was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
1st and 10, 28 yards. I mean, he hasn't been anything like McCaffrey, but as they give him the ball. So if you're the Rams here, do you just let this go down to the 2-minute warning, or do you give them more playoff?
I think they want to go to the 2-minute warning and then start the 2-minute offense from there. As Henderson, 6 rushing attempts for 28 yards. Not a bad stat line, just nothing compared to Christian McCaffrey.
I mean, they're getting ready, though. I would not be surprised if they do or don't snap it. I think they're not snapping.
They do snap it.
2:05 left. Stafford going to throw a
Oh,
ball
it's
pass.
intercepted!
It was the bad decision. Dante Jackson
Dante
taking
Jackson!
it to the house. It's an interception. It's a pick six. Keep pounding. The Carolina Panthers right before the 2-minute warning take the lead. If your offense can't score, your defense can. And it is 9-7 Panthers. Sean McVay makes the decision to not just let it go to the 2-minute warning. Ends up regretting. Cooper Kupp's going to go a slant route here.
No, that was
that was intended for him.
Off his
Ryan Burns forces the interception. He tips it back.
It goes off the hands of Cooper Kupp straight into the hands of Dante Jackson. And this defense has been very good with turnovers this entire season. Puts the Panthers in the end zone for the first time today as Pinheiro nails the extra point. How about that?
I didn't know if that was intended for Skobernick or for Kupp, but nevertheless,
Carolina
it's 10-7 Panthers.
Break. Yep, pick six. Dante Jackson. Ooh.
Just like Cooper Rush, PJ Walker's getting carried by that defense. So we're going to stay here because 2-minute warning is pretty short.
Let's go defense.
How about that,
That's
though?
how you play.
The defense
is Carolina
in the bottom
defense right there.
The defense is in the bottom half of the league, but it pick six for those of you just joining us.
I mean,
I know
Carolina the bottom half of the league just for like yardage, but like turnover wise, Carolina's done pretty well.
How about that though? The fact that they go for Kupp, they don't let it tick down to the 2-minute warning, and instead it's forced as an INT.
We got a fumble
and the
recovery.
Carolina Panthers, they take over.
I believe that's the second pick six by the Carolina Panthers this season. They had
one. I will say I
would have one against the Cardinals.
If you're a Rams fan, I would have liked to see a little more effort from your team right there. As we have
this NFL bond, like, bro, go away.
Is that an ad? I kind of want to see what that website is.
Sam.
What?
They probably want us to show the game and then get banned.
The site doesn't exist.
Yes, it's a bot. But the Carolina Panthers catch themselves a huge break. That is a 30-yard pick six by Dante Jackson. Goes off of the hands of Cooper Kupp into the hands of Dante Jackson, who takes it all the way to the house for the Carolina Panthers' first touchdown of the game. And it puts them up 3 with just under 2 minutes to go. As that literally, if that was not an interception, it hit the ground, it would have been the 2-minute warning. So Carolina catches a huge break, now leading 10-7.
Chris, are you okay doing the halftime show?
Sure.
By yourself? Yeah.
Yes, all right.
I didn't eat a lunch, so
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Breece Hall, we get a little bit of a play here. I remember watching that play live. But no, Matthew Stafford, another game with an interception. That is 5 of 6. Last season, through the first 6.
More interceptions than passing touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, we were complaining about Mayfield.
Terrible.
They've got to get rid of his superstar ability on that.
That's worse than Baker Mayfield.
Well, to be where credit is due, Mayfield definitely would have thrown a pick right to Ramsey's hands this game.
Oh, yeah.
But no, Stafford last week, Cooper Kupp, a big play, but also it was the Dallas defense.
Which, I mean, I know we were calling them the Alice Cowboys last year because Stephen A said they didn't have defense, but they found their way.
Micah Parsons and Trevion Diggs showed up.
Oh, yeah.
But no, we're going to look at this. I mean, this isn't a good throw. I mean, you can argue that Kupp has to catch it, but it's not good decision-making either. Kupp's not open right there.
And it's not good decision-making because think of it this way. This is the 2-minute warning. Like, you just let the clock go down.
I think Cooper Kupp is honestly – I think Matthew Stafford's passing to Cooper Kupp and not watching – you have to watch where the other guys are too. I think he's –
yeah, right.
I think he's just wanting to pass to Cooper Kupp no matter what happens.
Mm-hmm. And I think that was a big mistake, like I was saying, because just let it go to the 2-minute warning. That was the Rams forced that play. And I don't know if it was because
in the
they
Bills game, Devin
they forced
Singletary
it.
just got a first down. The Bills are driving at 7-3. So barring,
Cardinals
I
were
mean,
down by
there could
3
be,
to the Seahawks.
there probably will foreshadowing be some fourth quarter fireworks. That game will probably be going on when our post game show happens.
Yeah. Post-game show will be at the very end of this one. It's actually looking pretty good for the Carolina Panthers right now. I don't know if I can say the same for the second half of this game.
You can always say that this team played 30 minutes of good football, and you aren't usually able to say that. You've only been able to say that a couple times this season, so we will definitely take that.
I mean, I got to say we played 15 minutes of good football back in week 1. Just that fourth quarter, Baker Mayfield came alive, and that was the only good Baker Mayfield we saw in Carolina. Was that fourth quarter against the Browns.
I mean, it wasn't amazing either. It was kind of average. I mean,
Baker Mayfield, he ran in for that touchdown and that 75-yard touchdown. Then he put the Panthers in field goal range.
Baker has been playing.
He had a 58-yard field goal as time expired.
He has been playing like a quarterback with a hurt shoulder all season.
Yeah. I mean, we knew about that during the offseason as well. Him and Jimmy Garoppolo both had shoulder injuries.
Well, Garoppolo's looked better, honestly.
Go Panthers. Keep pounding. I like it.
We're
getting Panthers fans in the chat. I like this.
Garoppolo did take the L's of the Falcons, so.
Yeah. As I want to say this right here. See, this is one of the first, I've seen a bunch of, Panthers fans, but I feel like I'm on these streams. I see, more Rams and 49ers and, all these.
We will take that.
I'll take the views. But my Panthers fans, when they show up, my Panthers fans show up, I like it.
You do not know how much bigger LA is than Charlotte, my guy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Sam, for sure.
Hey, can we get Declan on for the halftime show?
Maybe, as it's 1st and 10.
Stafford almost intercepted. That would have been a turn of events right there. Shaq Thompson is laughing.
Smiling for catch the ball, then you can smile.
No, it's Chris. You know why he's smiling. It's momentum.
Oh,
that one was intended for Tyler Higbee, and that is now. I mean, Xavier Woods kind of has to get those.
Woods.
I don't know why.
Yes, Panthers fans, let's go.
Come on, guys.
Come on, everybody. Let's go.
I'm hoping that these guys aren't Rams fans who just hopped on the bandwagon after the Dante Jackson pick six.
Sam, it's kind of hard to hop on a Carolina Panthers bandwagon.
Anyway, that's like a fullback play right there by the Rams. He had a fullback body at least, not trying to make assumptions.
Yeah.
No, it was Malcolm Brown, 225 pounds. My bad, Malcolm. No disrespect, out of Texas. 225, 5'11". So he's got that little, I guess, what did they call it again? Squat build? I don't even know. Stubby, my bad, Stubby.
3rd and 8. This is big 3rd and 8. We get the offense back on the field, try and kick a Pinheiro field goal.
The Panther, remember though, if this is a run play, then the clock is going to chew down. The Panthers have all 3 of their timeouts. I honestly would have called one. And Stafford's just going to let the play clock tick down here.
We're in their heads. We are officially in their heads. This is SoFi Stadium.
I think that's a normal delay of game. I don't think that's on purpose.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
The SoFi Stadium fans are half of them are on their phones and half of them are on disbelief right now.
And then half
the Los Angeles Rams are not looking. The Rams are not looking like the same team that they did about 10 months ago.
I mean, this isn't going to be very fun to see if we actually do beat this team. So just show that now we're officially trying, really. So 3rd and 13.
Is it going to quit? No, they get it off just in time. They run it to Malcolm Brown.
Take him down. Right.
Only a yard short. The Panthers
all the timeout here. Steve Wilkes.
Steve, come on. Steve.
Oh, my God. What is it? What is this man doing? Steve, why didn't you? Steve, call time. What are you doing?
Steve's controller just died, guys. Steve, should Steve have called the timeout right there? I mean.
Oh, come on! Oh, really,
Mr. Emram? YouTube rolled you over here.
We don't get the ball to start the second half either. Steve, what are you doing? We don't get the ball to start the second half.
Steve is being very is Steve throwing?
Steve, stop throwing.
I think
Momentum.
now you take the knee. Now you let the clock tick. I mean, this is going to be an interesting halftime show, though. I mean, wow.
Oh, man.
Taking the lead against the defending Super Bowl champs. Remember, in August, we were thinking Matt Corral was going to start this game, and, well, if he didn't get injured, then we would have been right.
Yeah, because Corral was technically the third. I mean, Darnold would have been starting this game if he didn't get injured, most likely.
I think Darnold.
At the same time, I don't know.
I think if Darnold doesn't get injured, I think he would have already seen action by now.
Probably.
Before this game, I think he would have seen action in the 49ers game.
The Bills went for it on 4th and goal and didn't get it as PJ
takes the lead, and it is a winning half of football for the Carolina Panthers. A very successful 30 minutes, and they have left the Rams shell-shocked. As Chris said, the players are going to get to the tunnel. We're going to take that 2-minute advert break or so, then we'll be back. The Rams get the ball first in the second half. You're watching some NFC West versus NFC South, defending Super Bowl champions versus your Carolina Panthers here live on the Carolina Cast.
All right, we are back for the Carolina Cast halftime show. As let's get straight to it. The Panthers have a 10-7 lead over the defending Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams. We're going to look at some stats from this game so far. As we're going to start with the Carolina Panthers. PJ Walker, 7 for 9, 39 yards. Christian McCaffrey has 8 carries for 59 yards. And receiving, McCaffrey has 4 receptions for 36 yards. DJ Moore, only 2 receptions for 2 yards. So nothing much to see from the offense. Corey Littleton leading the way with 3 solo tackles. Miles Hartsfield also has 3. And Dante Jackson has a pick 6 for the Carolina Panthers, which is their only touchdown of the game so far. Eddie Pinheiro, 1 for 1 on field goals. He made a 42-yard field goal, which was the game's first points. And we can look at the Los Angeles Rams stats. Matthew Stafford, 8 for 13, 70 yards, a passing touchdown, and an interception. Darrell Henderson, 6 carries for 28 yards. Cooper Kupp has 4 receptions for 43 yards, and Allen Robinson has 2 receptions for 18 yards and a touchdown. Ashawn Robinson leading the way for the Rams defense with 3 solo tackles. Bobby Wagner with 2. Ernest Jones with 3. Aaron Donald does not have a solo tackle so far for the Rams. Matt Gay has not had to kick a field goal today. He is 1 for 1 on extra points. That is enough for the stat line of this game. Scoring once again, Eddie Pinheiro made a 42-yard field goal in the first quarter. Matthew Stafford found Allen Robinson in the end zone for a touchdown, for a 5-yard touchdown, that is. And Matthew Stafford threw a 30-yard pick 6 to Dante Jackson, and that's how the Panthers have a 10-7 lead over the Los Angeles Rams. As I'm going to check the comment section right here, Sam Darnold is on the IR, as back in the preseason game against the Bills, he was carted off the field and still placed on the IR. Rookie quarterback Matt Corral is out for the entire season. And if you were watching the game on Fox, you could see Baker Mayfield in a walking boot. So PJ Walker and Jacob Eason are the only 2 active quarterbacks of the Carolina Panthers roster. So I had to go with PJ Walker for today's game. And yeah, Carolina has been pretty run-heavy today with Christian McCaffrey. You can see it with his stats as well. He's got 8 carries for 59 yards, 4 receptions for 36 yards. So the Panthers have just been complete run-heavy with Christian McCaffrey, which, I mean, honestly, I don't hate it, but we could use someone else in the backfield too. Just try to pass the ball a little bit more if you want to come out with the win today. Honestly, I don't mind us losing this game just because after firing Matt Rhule, you can already tell that our game plan for the rest of the season isn't really winning. We're trying to maybe even tank to get a top 5 pick in the 2023 draft next year for either left outside linebacker Will Anderson or maybe even quarterback Bryce Young or CJ Stroud. As we can also point out for the Los Angeles Rams, Cooper Kupp's got 4 receptions for 43 yards. Most of those have been off the screen passes, and he has not hit the end zone. Surprisingly, it was Allen Robinson who hit the end zone for the Rams on that long 13-play drive by LA that went on for 73 yards, and obviously, like we just said, 13 plays. It was an 8-minute drive, so chewed the clock a lot in the second quarter. We can check out some of the NFC South standings right now for the Carolina Panthers, who are last place in the moment at 1-4. The New Orleans Saints at 2-4. The Falcons and the Bucs both at 3-3, tied at the same record. Tampa Bay is first in the division because they did beat Atlanta last week. The Panthers' only win of the season was to the Saints, but they only have a win to New Orleans' 2 wins, so they find themselves last place. And then for the NFC West for the Rams, they are second place in the division despite being 2-3. Arizona and Seattle also at 2-3 at the 3-4 spot, and then the 49ers at 3-3. As we have Sam back out here, and once again, jeez, bro, these bots, and that's the same bot from last time. What the? These bots, man, they're so annoying. It's the same bot from last week. I got rid of that as fast as I could.
Yeah, sorry for anybody who had clicked on that link.
Yes, please don't click on those links.
especially that last one.
It's all really rushed from the scoring plays. We can go through each play, drive, a bunch of punts, field goals, that pick six, huge for the Carolina Panthers. I think very questionable play was that the Carolina Panthers, they forced a fourth down with 1 minute left. And instead of Steve Wilkes calling timeout with a minute left,
I would have loved that timeout
to try and go down the field and maybe kick another field goal with Eddie Pinheiro. Instead, we let the clock run all the way down and took it into halftime. As I believe the Rams received the second half kickoff. I'll have to double check. I am not 100% sure. Yes, the Rams do receive the opening kickoff for the second half. So that's what I got confused on. Like, if we were getting the ball to start the second half, okay, fine, we can do that. I mean, I still want.
Well, also, an interesting point was brought up by Michael Hayes in the comment section. PJ has 9 passing attempts, and do you think that the ball's going to be thrown more this half? Or
yeah, I was just talking about that actually. So I feel like stay run heavy. If it's working, you want to keep it that way. I don't want to force anything with PJ passing. Just chew the clock right now. You have the lead. I mean, if you really have to throw the ball, you're obviously going to throw the football. But if the run game is working, then I say stay with myself. Stick with it. I like how it's going right now for the Carolina Panthers.
All right, just some viewer statistics, Chris. I am going to say we may need to promote our Twitch channel a little more because
yeah,
they have 1 view right now, and I think that's us.
It might be us, actually. And the Carolina Cast just reloaded YouTube. We gained 3 more subscribers. 144 subscribers in counting for the Carolina Cast. Keep going up. Can we hit, this might be too much to ask, can we hit 150 subscribers before the stream ends? Can we?
Oh, yeah.
6 more people. Go ahead. All you have to do is click 1 button. 6 more people. Just 1 more button you got to click right now. Hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 150 before this stream ends today. And you know what? I'll make a deal. I'll make a deal with everyone. If we get to 150 subscribers, then we're gonna do a doubleheader on next Sunday. Complete doubleheader.
Also, we only have 50 on TikTok, so let's try to get some more there.
Yeah, TikTok's been going up day by day. I know Twitch isn't really going anywhere. I'm considering maybe not doing Twitch anymore, but if you guys still want Twitch to stick around, please let me know.
Hey, if we hit 150 on the YouTube, then Twitch will stay. How about that?
Okay, how about, actually, you know what? That's a fair deal. If you want to save Twitch's life, please subscribe. You know what? Yeah.
Oh, man. I just don't think we fit in with Twitch's algorithm. I don't know why we started 4 corners on Twitch. But TikTok's looking a lot more promising than Twitch is right now.
I know. I just put something in the comment section. Go ahead, I'll read it off right here. If we hit 150 subscribers on YouTube before the end of the stream, then Twitch Carolina Cast will survive. Wait, I kind of have to edit that.
Hey, whoa, clarify that.
Yeah, let me clarify that.
Yeah, because,
not bad. Oh, crap, no. Hold
on. Anyway, Chris, looks like this half is about to begin as Matthew Stafford is getting ready on the field.
Yeah.
Remember, this same field will host Monday Night Football tomorrow as the Broncos will head to it, and it is time for some Rams football now. They will get the ball first. And
I guess I'm about to take this down.
Both quarterbacks passed for under 75 yards.
Yeah. PJ only passed for 39 yards, so.
PJ is on pace to pass for 78 passing yards. He'll probably obviously get more, but
I'll keep putting this up a little bit more, so come on. Can we do it? Come on, everybody.
Chris, focus on the game now.
Come on, everybody.
Play action from Stafford. He rolls out to his right. This looks pretty familiar. He throws dump pass.
Skowronek.
Let me see. I had a pronunciation on the game notes. It is
Skoronek.
yep, Skoronek.
Skoronek.
I don't know what nationality he is from, but a little shovel pass
Hey.
right there.
Okay, I know. All right, this is the last time I'm going to say this. We just hit 145. All right, that's the last time I'm talking about that for now. Let's get to the game.
Let me see. Where is our guy Skoronek from? He's from Indianapolis, Indiana. He went to college at Notre Dame. 2nd and 3 though.
Sounds kind of Swedish. I'm not trying to like point fingers.
The Rams have. We get eaten up, Shaq Thompson. How do you do? A great play right there as Malcolm Brown is. That play got torn apart before it got built up.
I think that might have been the turf and some of Shaq Thompson right there. Looked like the turf.
That
Shaq
was
Thompson just came in.
Shaq was just the nail in the coffin right there. But
Shaq Thompson's been putting the pressure on.
That is huge because that was from a 2nd and 3, which is almost guaranteed to get a first down, to a 3rd and 6, which is pretty hard to get a first down on. But this Panthers defense without Frankie Rhule today, still looking pretty stellar. How about Holcomb too? He's been making some really.
That looks like that was thrown on the Rams side. Looks like, that's a false start. That's a false start. 3rd and 11 now.
I mean, I will say though, how about Holcomb has been making some pretty good play calls on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Al Holcomb is not doing a bad job for Carolina on the defensive side.
Yeah. Our offensive coordinator, Phil McAdoo, though, his days may be numbered.
Yeah.
Especially when we lose to Tampa next week.
Oh, yeah. That'll be a tough one. 3rd and 11. See if Carolina's defense can keep pouring it on here.
Stafford, 3 seconds on the play clock. It's going to be a pass play. He's almost sacked. He's looking.
And then he is sacked.
Down.
Derek Brown. A lot of rumors about him getting traded. But he makes the sack right there.
We know that those rumors are false. Him and Brian Birds. But Derek Brown right there. He gets through. I think the Rams, who did the Rams have on him? They had offensive lineman. I think it was number 67, Chandler Brewer. But yeah, just absolutely torn apart right there. The Panthers, the play by Al Holcomb works, and now the return the punt is Shi Smith. So update your football icon on your scoreboards. Smith receives on the second off. Smith got the man miss. Smith got it all the way to about the 36 or so. And the Carolina Panthers have more momentum against the team than they've had all season. PJ Walker takes the field, 12-24 here. We are going to take a commercial break. All right, everybody, we are back here.
146 right there, Noah. Thank you.
Hey, the last one was for a troll. Okay, like the last one was like
that was a troll. Yeah. Hey, but Noah, thank you so much. You are officially the 146th subscriber on the Carolina cast, as we are 4 subscribers away from 150. As everybody in the chat right now is trying to save the Carolina cast Twitch. You're
Efforts
awaiting...
at some baseball. Padres, Phillies, NLCS. That begins on Tuesday. Watch out for some Four Corners broadcasts for that.
Mm-hmm.
But we are on a different mission right there.
Yeah.
As
maybe one day we'll have a Charlotte professional baseball team.
Nah.
I don't think it's gonna happen now, and I'm not commentating.
It'll get to Nashville first.
Yeah,
Nashville or Memphis. It'll get to one of those first.
Somewhere in Tennessee.
Baseball
First and 10
state.
for Carolina.
And McCaffrey with about a gain of 4 or so.
So you can check out the Steve Wilkes coaching timeline. It's from 2012 to 17. He was assistant coach. Obviously met his ways in Arizona, went 3-13 in one season. Defensive coordinator for the Browns in 2019. Went to college, Missouri defensive coordinator 2021, and came to the Carolina Panthers, becoming our pass coordinator, and was promoted to the interim head coach after the release of Matt Rhule and defensive coordinator Phil Snell.
So 2nd and 5 here. McCaffrey in the backfield, and what you would think would be a run play. No, it's a play action. Walker getting some action here. Going to take a shot. He had a wide open DJ Moore. I think I see why we're wanting the football. Hey, there's David.
Hey, Tepper. David Tepper owns the Carolina Panthers and Charlotte FC.
You own Charlotte FC too?
Yeah, he owns Charlotte FC as well.
Check the StreamYard chat.
Oh.
Here's PJ Walker on a 3rd and 5. God, I need people to join that fantasy basketball league. Drops in like 2 hours. Walker passed to McCaffrey and 2 pretty bad plays by PJ Walker.
PJ Walker.
PJ Walker is definitely on the train that Steve Wilkes is on, which is throwing the game.
Well, I think I see why we weren't pass heavy the first half.
Oh, for sure.
As Johnny Hecker coming out for Carolina once again. I can actually name you how many times he's come on today. 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th time Hecker's out to punt it away for the Carolina Panthers. Trying to fix the scoreboard right here. I don't know what happened with the punt. It's a fair catch.
It's fair catch at the 19 by Powell, number 19.
Yep.
So
fair
Los
catch at the
Angeles
19 by number 19.
It's not looking so well today for the Rams, but at least people in the Pacific
only down
Park,
by 3. They have
Santa
to figure
Monica
it out.
having fun.
Yeah. I mean, the Rams are only down by 3.
Well, I want to ask Declan. I think the mood here is bad. There's going to be a flag on the play.
I mean, I think Declan might be thinking of what happened last night with his Dodgers.
Holding, so that'll move them back, I'm pretty sure, by 5 or 10 yards.
I think holding is 10 yards. I don't know if it is on punts. I know it is on...
It may be half the distance to the goal.
No shot. If you fair caught at the... Oh,
19.
Okay, they're going on commercial break. Maybe. I don't know. Hold on, let me see.
Let me check the ESPN Gamecast.
Okay, they'll start from their own 10-yard line. It was a 9-yard penalty because I have the game summary up on ESPN.
Yeah, half the distance to the goal.
Okay, yeah.
I do gotta ask though. Let's see what ESPN says about what I think.
Rams still have a
54.4 still. They gave us the win percentage. Right. The only time that we've had the win percentage all game
was when McCaffrey.
It was earlier this quarter.
Yeah, we had a 51%.
The Rams had that. The Rams got sacked on that.
Yeah, that's when we had a 51% chance. Or actually, yeah, 51.
So ESPN still has very little faith in this team.
Yeah, there's a 51% chance by the Rams right now to win this game. So it's up for grabs according to ESPN. 146. Man, this chat Legendary.
Without the ball.
Legendary chat. 4 subscribers away. Come on. Can we do it? We're in the third quarter right now. All right. How about we make this deal? If you subscribe to the Carolina Cast, you want Bryce Young to be on the Panthers. And if you follow us on Twitch, you want CJ Stroud to be on the Panthers.
Ain't nobody following the Twitch. I'm not even sure. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to the Carolina Cast.
I think I am too.
So we really only have 144.
Yeah. But hey, it is what the number is. So I can actually, should I put the subscriber count up on the stream?
I mean, nah. That's like 2.
That's too much. Okay.
When is Grossi?
Say something about Tom Grossi. Oh, he lagged out again. Dang it, bro.
Chris, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You lagged out for
Okay.
a second. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, we need to get on the Carolina Cast again and join Grossi's stream.
Oh yeah, we probably should do that.
Oh,
Just
get the
rolling.
safety.
It's
Diving
caught.
catch by Cup. First down, Cooper Cup.
So annoying.
There's Matthew Stafford. I thought that we had a safety right there for a second on the
So
play action.
annoying. Like, bro.
The only man between Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp's complete pass was the defensive lineman Henry Anderson from the New England Patriots. But now it's a 1st and 10. Cooper Kupp has 5 receptions for 56 yards now. That was his first half. And Stafford's now 10 for 15 with 90 yards. I will say at the 23. 1st and 10. Play action to Darrell Henderson. It's going to be the deep ball. Thrown the Skoranek, and it is caught for the first down and more. The LA Rams are officially driving.
Yeah, and they're moving the ball down the field. It's like I was saying.
Interesting route ran by Skoranek. He looked like he was going to block the play. Then he all of a sudden challenges. Let me see who was guarding him. It was He all of a sudden challenges Hartsfield to keep up with him, and Hartsfield not the best at pass coverage. Gets him right there. The Bills-Chiefs game is still 7-3. As here's Stafford. Throws it to Powell. Powell on the left. Jet sweep. About a gain of 5 or so, and it will bring up a 2nd down. So.
Bro, I kind of want to. Okay, I'm watching the subscribe count live right now.
Hey, should we go raid? Do you know how to raid a stream?
Yeah, I know how to raid a stream.
Should we raid Tom?
That's going to be you can't really raid Tom. I mean, we can try.
Why don't we try right now?
All right, let's do it. Come on. It's a 2nd and 5 for the Rams.
Where do you do it? Can you work on that while I broadcast?
Yes, you can broadcast. And wait, should I share my screen for it?
Nah, I mean, it probably won't make a difference, but
I think I'll share my screen. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it, boys. Oh, it's a Bills versus Chiefs game that he's doing?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, he has a StreamYard ad. Yeah, go StreamYard.
Actually?
Yeah, he has a StreamYard ad. Okay.
I thought he was ad free. Wait, but the game's going on right now.
Yeah, I know. All right, we're getting straight into it. Oh no. Now, why is it lagging? Oh.
All right, I'll broadcast, I guess. 3rd and 5 here. For those of you who came, we're in the middle of rating Tom Grossi's channel. For those of you who just came.
Yeah, but it's not even
Stafford,
loading. What in the world?
Pass, Robinson, toe tap, 2, drag, swag, 1st down, Los Angeles Rams.
Well, it sounds like
Is it not
okay,
working?
so my computer just stopped working for a second, so let me try this again.
Meanwhile, in the Buffalo game, the Bills are at the 1-yard line.
Ooh, I definitely need to turn it on. Come on. Work.
And that's incomplete.
Okay, I think I've got it up, Sam. All right. I'm sharing my screen. All right,
He's
let's
probably
get it.
not gonna. He's probably not gonna realize, right?
The
No,
first
he won't.
down.
Sam, the odds of this working are
That's
pretty
Gabe
low.
Davis. They get
Look
it.
at him.
First down. Keep it moving.
Hey, come on. Hey, turn the
Down
volume off.
19.
Yeah,
So
the
they
volume's
dig
off.
themselves out of that hole.
No, I can hear it.
Bill.
Okay,
I have the volume off.
I just turned the volume off.
Okay.
So, have you tried rating it yet, or no?
No. This is gonna be very hard, but we're gonna try rating it. Okay. Come on. All right. What? How is this gonna work? I mean, he's not getting a lot of. What do y'all want me to say?
Well, how do you raid someone?
You just raid them. You put as many messages as you possibly can. That's
Is
how
that
it
what Tom
works.
Grossi? Is that what Grossi did?
Yes,
to
that's what he
us?
did. He just brought like a bunch of people. They just raided our channel, and it's
Hey,
a good
everybody
thing. It's
go-
not a bad thing.
Go raid Tom's channel, everybody. Everybody, go raid Tom Grossi right now.
Yeah, if you're in
Bills
the
versus Chiefs. Everybody, go to the comments
Bills
section.
versus Chief play by play and reaction. Go
Everybody,
with
let's
me.
go. Everybody,
Alright.
go raid. The game's on commercial right now, so.
Wait, but Sam, this would be kind of cringe if we if we raid him. Should I do it?
Yes, I'm going on too.
All right. You gotta be right behind me, okay? All right, I'm gonna send it once.
Carolina cast raid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You ready?
Let me. I mean,
We're set. We have to send it at very similar times, and he has like a 5-second thing set up on
all
his
right. 3, 2,
2,
1.
1. Oh no, this is. We're gonna have to since I have my volume off, we're probably gonna have to like watch this again. I'm just gonna spam Carolina cast raid.
Hey, people, we need more people. Come on.
We need more people. Come on, somebody come help us out. Oh, they see it. Yo, no. Oh my god. Hey, the people in the chat are saying this is awesome. He might actually see this.
By 2 people.
Oh, he just went crazy over something. I think it was a touchdown. You're getting raided by the Carolina cast. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're getting raided, right? I'm surprised nobody's making fun of us.
They did.
How are we not being made fun of yet?
Come on, Tom.
What? Okay, we might want to check back in on the game soon. I mean, this is kind of fun. I like this. Sam, we should start doing this at halftime.
Bro, Tom, come on, man.
Oh.
You may check during the commercial break.
He's looking at the chat. Go. Go. He's looking at the chat. He's looking at chat. Go. No. Keep looking at chat. Come on. Load. Oh my god, I hate that he has that 5-second thing up. Keep looking. Yes, he's still looking.
Nah, don't do it anymore. It didn't work.
No, it did. It probably did. We have our volume off.
I have my volume on. It's not working.
It's not. Oh.
Anyway, we should focus on the
that's
game now.
That's a bummer. I guess we're gonna turn this off.
Hey, the chat realized though it's just Tom sold.
Tom, I thought Tom would realize.
Littleton and Robinson were getting into it.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, either Tom was like fed up of us, and we just gained a subscriber.
Was it Tom?
No.
Hey,
what if Tom subscribed at
hey,
time?
Can everybody who's viewing please go raid Tom Grossi's channel?
Please,
let me say it in the comment section.
Channel. We're at 147 subscribers. I don't know if it was because we started rating him that people just decided to subscribe back to.
Anyway, here's Stafford 2nd and 11, and that one is going to be complete. So
it's completed.
All right, it's a good thing that our viewers are now going down because I'm hoping that they're going to go rate his channel. I'm gonna go have the chat up just in case, like.
Oh, we're getting some comments. Oh, okay. Hey, this guy's from Tom. Hey, what's up? See, I told you we got some people from the raid. Here, we're not trying to be jealous of Tom or anything. We just wanted to rate because he rated us last week. Grossi rated us last week, so we wanted to rate him back. I know it probably wasn't gonna work as much as it did.
Yeah, because he has like 50,
because he has
thousands,
a bunch of people with him, and it was just Sam and I.
Yeah, we're the only two people. We're
so
being
funny.
rated.
You and I
we should rate them back.
Yeah, we decided to raid them back. It did not work out as planned, but hey, look, we got some people to flip the switch over here. And we got a subscriber out of it. So, maybe we should start raiding more often as it's first and goal for the Rams.
Who else is there to raid, though?
Oh, no. Maybe we should find, channels like us, Sam, and raid them. Is there another channel?
All right. All the gross.
Oh, there is another channel. Sam, there is another channel. It's a Panthers channel.
Everybody, get Grossi to rate us. Get Grossi to rate us. Okay, come on, guys. I know that we have people here, so we have 22. We have 22 YouTubers.
This is a Panthers channel that I can raid.
And Brown on first and goal is eaten up by the Panthers.
Outstanding defense by Carolina. I believe that was Brian Burns on the tackle. It'll make it second and goal.
Let me block the ball.
Bro, oh my god.
A good thing Tom didn't rate that.
Tom. Sam, should we raid this Panthers fan? He has 17,000 subscribers.
At the commercial break.
Okay, commercial break. We're gonna raid this guy.
Well, I hope that Tom.
I hope that Tom comes back. That'd be memorable.
He ain't gonna come back, even though we rated him.
Yeah. Well, he rated us last week, so.
How many people did he have come? Like 30?
All I'll say, Sam, is that our viewer count went from 22 to 122 in a millisecond.
And then it moved back down.
And then it went to 30 because 10 of his people stayed and watched my stream.
Of course they did.
And then so pretty much 90% of the people just went back. Which I'm fine with. I was really grateful for that moment.
Anyway, it's now third and goal here for the Rams.
Panthers defense, I mean...
Oh, Chris, it's halftime of that game, so now's the time to raid.
Oh, it is halftime of that game. Hurry up! Snap the ball!
That's a delay of game!
That's a delay of game! We got it! Let's go! No, they called timeout.
First timeout.
Okay, we're raiding Grossi again. Go.
Go, quick. Oh my god.
Go.
Guys, come on.
We have
everybody.
Go,
raid Tom. Everybody here. Go raid Tom.
He's got 4,000 people watching right now. Can we get these 4,000 people to flip the switch to the Carolina?
Come on, Krish. Okay, once you send it, I'll send
let me
it right
share my
after.
screen. Let me just share my screen. All I have to do is share my screen. Come on. Go. All right. We got it.
Unbelievable.
That wasn't outstanding.
Go quick.
Crazy.
Okay. Here we
That's
go.
Crazy. Let me reset the timeouts. All right.
Krish, send it.
Let's see.
All right, boom. I got it.
Let us see. Tell me if I
Oh, he's checking chat. Perfect timing. Go.
Yeah.
Come on.
You threw a ton.
It takes 5 seconds for me to send it again.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, we got him. Let's
go.
go. I think we got him. Can you hear it?
Nope. Nobody there. Who are you? Nope.
Oh, this is fire.
Bad. No.
I'm not even trying to be annoying.
You before. You're not there.
Here's third and goal.
You before.
Stafford.
You.
Looking. Pass. Incomplete.
Let's try this one. You may have raided them before. It's I hate time. Yeah. All right, I'm going to do
we just sent a link.
I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to just go feed the dogs real quick, and the kitties. Grossi raid, send in love. All right. And then I'll be back. We'll do some more raids. Be right back. Come on, Dash. You want foods?
Hey, they're about to do some raids.
I'll get you going.
Field goal coming up here for the Rams.
Come on. We get the food.
Sam, I don't think he's gonna raid us
I know,
because he's never because he's already done us. Should I keep it up just in case he raids us again?
Yes, we have to keep. Dude, we have to go crazy.
Okay. I'm keeping it up. It is a chip shot by
Matt
Matt Gay.
Gay. That game's tied.
Okay. Okay. Sam, this is the moment of truth. Does he rate us again? No
We're on
shot.
Sunday, no matter what. Guys, everybody come raid, please.
What if he raids us? No shot.
Everybody
right?
who's watching this stream. I know that we have 15 people, so
Sam, we'll know when if he's actually rating us. I'm a huge. Come on. Oh, he has the same score as we do right now. 10-10. His game's going to halftime. We're on commercial break in our game. I don't know where he went. We'd like. Did we gain any subscribers? Hold on. Now I'm curious to see if because our view count's starting to go up by a little bit.
come on, Grossi. Let us know if you're here. Let us know if you're
Come
here.
on, go up on 147. Go up. 148. Let's go. It's going up. It's going up 2 away. Come on. Sam, we get a Tom Grossi raid, we're gonna be at like 170 by the end of the stream.
Well, then the Twitch channel is the life is
The
on
Twitch
the line.
channel is surviving. Well, it's on pace to survive. We'll see. If y'all end this at 149 and the Twitch channel has to pass away, you guys have to save the Twitch channel. Come on. The Twitch channel is. Now I kind of wish that Grossi was back right now. This would be perfect timing.
Yeah, we need Grossi to come back from this chair,
But
dude.
I don't know what he's doing.
Come on, Tom.
Do you guys want me to keep my volume on?
No, when there's no chair.
All right, comment section. What's happening in the comment section? Hey! Oh yeah, I know. He rated us last week, so we tried to rate him. Yeah, I know. I was watching the stream last week.
All right,
when he did rate us.
we got you.
Yeah. That's okay if he doesn't rate us.
Hey, yo, Mateo, try to get him to notice us.
Yeah. I know we're small, so like when we try to rate him, it looks like nothing's happening. He's back. He's back. Okay.
We're back. We fed the puppies. We fed the kitties. Let's find other people to raid. How did they like the raid? Did they like it? I missed it all.
I just said he's him because he is him. Tom Grossi is him, bro.
Let's go check.
Tom Grossi is him.
We've rated you before.
As the Panthers game's back, we're gonna do.
Oh, he just said.
Yes.
He just said I've rated you before, so don't even try it.
Yeah.
What about you?
Or he might be looking at just a bunch of channels.
That's disappointing. Sorry about that.
Hey, let's focus on the game now.
Sometimes we miss out.
Okay, should I take down the screen share?
Yeah.
All right, let's try this one.
Well, that was fun while it lasted.
Sorry for the waste of time, guys.
No, that wasn't a waste of time. That was fun.
All the Grossi people stay though. All the Grossi people stay.
We're still at 140.
Because that game is at halftime. So
hey, if you're coming from Grossi's channel, please
25.
feel free to subscribe.
McCaffrey runs it for 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 here. So,
like I was trying to say, if you're coming
Panthers.
from Grossi's channel, please go ahead and subscribe. As if we get to 150 subscribers by the end of the stream, we are going to save our Twitch channel. We're on YouTube and Twitch. Our Twitch channel isn't doing so well, so thank you. So if you want to go ahead, feel free to subscribe. We're trying to hit 150 subscribers before the end of this stream. So let's get right back to the game. It's a 2nd and 8. As it was a Deontay Foreman run, and Foreman got, I believe, 5 yards, so it'd be 3rd and short. I mean, our view count's going from like 25 people to 20, and then back to 25. 149, 149, 149. One more. Who's gonna be 150? If you are the 150th subscriber, please.
bro, imagine if it's Tom
No, Sean.
and Gabe Davis with a nice touchdown right there.
If you are the 150th subscriber in the Carolina cast, please say it in the chat.
Here's
You
the
know,
big
don't
third
feel
and
shy.
4
Say
for the
it.
Panthers. It's PJ Walker. Moore running around in circles. Walker gets the snap. He immediately rolls out. He throws, and
flag
there's a
down,
flag
flag
on the
down.
play.
Where was the flag thrown? I didn't see where it was thrown. This might be on Carolina. I have a feeling. Saw some players running up on off the field.
All right, heroic kid was 149, so I
Oh,
didn't realize that. It's an
illegal
illegal
shit.
shift.
It
Yeah,
won't matter because
they're gonna decline that and we'll bring up a 4th down.
yeah, I saw that you were 149. I just got the alert. Thank you so much. 149. Come on.
4th and 4
Reload.
here. We've got the leg to punt.
149. Huh. I hate seeing 149. Come on. 150. One more. One more. Who's it
Bro,
gonna be?
I'll just hop on my alt and subscribe.
You actually that'll be kind of okay, go ahead. 4th and 4.
Nah.
Panthers
Punt here from Hecker coming up.
Yeah.
And I will say
It's fine.
I think this is the Rams game now.
I mean, this is the Rams game to lose. It's been like that the entire time.
Here we go. It bounces.
Come on.
Almost.
Franklin
It
could not save
rolls
it.
into the end zone.
Sam Franklin not able to save it. Oh, nice catch by Zach Ertz for the Cardinals.
I'm just gonna hop on the Grossi.
149. Bruh. Oh yeah, can we get more Grossi people? Sam, can you go get more Grossi people? As we're on commercial break here, I think we want to stay on because we're still trying to raid Grossi. I'm not even trying to be beat. At this point, I just want him to notice us. He's already noticed us once, so. Come on. Oh, he's dancing on stream, Sam. He's dancing. What is he doing? Oh, no. All right, who wants me to share my screen right here? I am trying to get one more person to subscribe to get to 150. Just one more person. One of you can be the 150th subscriber of the Carolina Cast. If you want to be it, click the subscribe button as fast as you can. I'm not saying there's going to be a race for it. I don't know. But come on. 150? 150! Let's go! Sam, we got 150. Can you hear me? Oh, he's on mute.
My AirPods are glitching out.
150. Who was it? Zero Blue Ox. Okay. Say something. Say something. This guy right here, Zero Blue Ox. It says here that you are my 150th subscriber. Is that true? You can say it in the chat. Come on. Don't be shy. Please, please, please. Please. We're at 150 subscribers. Oh, Cam, God. Yeah. You're lagging. Sam. Hello. Yeah. Sam, you're actually like lagging. What is happening? Hello. I don't know what's happening. What in the world, bro? What is that sound? I still hear it. What is that? It sounds like you sound like a zombie. No, you sound like a zombie. Do you have something connected? Bro, he sounds like a zombie. You sound like a zombie. I cannot hear you. Bro.
Ram Cup moved quick forms so with all in the form of the quarter. Rams 10-3 pass. Henderson walk to action. We throw down to go to right. Are right now. Consider crossers down. Jets Cobb inside the buffer. Sorare. Soronic. Coverage on and lead.
Comments. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's Sam. Is it me? I'm talking. Hello. Can somebody say in the comment section, is it me who has the weird sound? Because I don't hear it when Sam's not here. Do I sound weird? Somebody tell me in the chat, please. Is it me? Is it me? Somebody in the chat, please say. Do you hear anything right now? Okay. That's what I thought. Sam, say something.
I'm scared to talk.
It works. It's good.
Yeah, work?
Yeah, it works.
All right.
Okay.
You got to update.
We gave up a touchdown, right? Yeah.
I know. I was broadcasting.
I know. I tried to get your attention. I couldn't. Wasn't able to.
I was reading the messages. I just didn't care.
There. Rams have a 7-point. Oh my, bro! This bot. I swear, I don't know what to do.
Is it the same one?
It's the same bot every single time. Thank you, Braden. Thank you.
Hey, Braden's loyal. As on PJ Walker.
Yeah, Braden actually. Braden came with top.
Bro, PJ's 2-0. Also, did PJ switch jersey numbers to 11 because Baker came?
Yeah. No, I don't think it was because of Baker. Actually, I think because he wore 11 in the XFL. I think he just decided to generally change it. 1st and 10.
Walker looking. Finds Ian Thomas for a gain of 5.
That's the end of the third quarter. Carolina Panthers. 15 minutes left of football. I know we haven't paid attention a lot to this third quarter. There's some raid. Yeah, I know it does. That bot's been really annoying.
Are we getting raided by a bot?
No. Someone said in the chat, like, Braden said that bot goes to, like, every YouTube channel. I know.
Well, that's good.
Well, the Panthers, they're down by 7, trying to pull off a major upset. I don't know if we want to pull off the major upset.
I think we've seen all that we're going to see from this team today.
If we do drop today's game, we will fall to 1-5 on the season and will be dead last in the NFL. Yeah, Braden, I remember you from last week. I still remember you from last week. I know you came with
Was Braden already subscribed or?
Yeah, Braden subscribed last week. He was here in the raid and he subscribed and he watched the stream for a little bit
Okay.
after the raid. So Braden's loyal.
Maybe one day when we have as many viewers as Grossi does, we'll raid.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm not trying to be better than him in any way. He's role model.
Dude, he has 357. We have like
He's a role model.
Did you find what dog medicine?
Guys,
sorry.
we're waiting for the end of the third quarter. We're waiting for the fourth quarter to come back on. Until then, we are going to go on a quick commercial break. When we come back, the Carolina Panthers trailing by 7. They have the ball going into the fourth quarter. As we are back on the Carolina cast for the start of the fourth quarter, Panthers have the football here as we are.
Robbie
waiting.
Anderson looks pretty mad.
Oh man, I don't know what's up with Robbie Anderson. He's just been. I think it's the trade rumors, Sam. It looks like even Steve.
Steve's getting into it.
Even Steve Wilkes is sick and tired of him. I think it's the trade. I think it's him on the trade block or the
Walker
rumors we've heard.
to McCaffrey, and he gets stuffed.
He gets stuffed up.
I'm really confused because the field says 2nd and 4, but the bottom scoreboard says 2nd and 10. If you are just joining us, the Rams scored 10 unanswered points in the third quarter that take a 17-10 lead.
Mm-hmm.
So
Panthers, their only touchdown of the
Panthers.
game was on defense. It's gonna have to change here in the fourth quarter.
So ever since that opening drive, PJ Walker has not scored a single point.
Well, yeah. So 3rd and 4.
Pass is caught by McCaffrey, and he's Jalen Ramsey. He's the best in the nation for a reason, and that's 4th and 5, which means that Johnny Hekker is going to have to come on the field here with 14:05 left in the quarter.
That's a problem for Carolina. Those are the type of plays where you think you can get McCaffrey, but now the Rams defense is able to read it very well as Jalen Ramsey makes likely one of the biggest plays of the game right there.
4th and 5. Oh, I saw Ramsey. I thought we were going for it. But
yeah,
no,
I thought we were going for it.
How, as always, he will punt. The punt leaves his foot at 13:40. Has a decent amount of carry time. Lands at the 25. Powell going to have a free play here. Powell gets it all the way to the 39 of Los Angeles. And the Rams will have good field position to begin their drive, which is kind of the last thing that the Panthers need.
As we got a question in the comments section from Braden saying, I think the Carolina Panthers going to trade in their stars.
I think Robbie Anderson and Christian
think Robbie Anderson is on the move. I want to say McCaffrey, but this kind of feels like the Kevin Durant situation to me in basketball.
I was actually going to bring that up. I think McCaffrey.
It's very similar to that.
With his injury history, I do not think it's like that. That's why.
Okay. I still feel like he's staying. It really reminds me of the Kevin Durant situation. If we have any basketball fans in here as well. It really reminds me of that Kevin Durant situation.
This game's actually 20 minutes in, and the game's like 30 minutes away from ending, so.
Yeah.
Higbee. Nice truck play. We'll bring up a 2nd and down, and we'll say ever since that first drive to begin the third quarter,
Oh, Robbie Anderson was getting into
Robbie
it
Anderson is getting into it on
with
the.
like the wide receiver coach.
Did he walk off the field?
I don't think. Did he actually? Did he pull a Antonio Brown? No way.
Yo,
Where's he going?
Robbie Anderson is pulling
That was a
Antonio Brown.
cliffhanger commercial right there. Where's Robbie Anderson going?
Robbie Anderson is pulling Antonio Brown.
I think Robbie Anderson just left the stadium. No way. Is there any news over it? Probably not, because it just happened. I didn't see Robbie Anderson on the field.
Yup, it just happened. Robbie Anderson with an Antonio Brown style exit from the Panthers.
No way. Okay, we have breaking news. Oh my god. Wow.
The Panthers asked him to leave the field. So, yes, he is definitely getting traded, but... So, Robbie Anderson leaves the field with zero context.
I'm putting this up right here. I'm putting this up as a banner for now.
He was sitting on the bench away from the rest of the team.
He just pulled an Antonio Brown. Brayden, did you just call this right here? Brayden just said you think they're trading any of their stars. I think Robbie Anderson just got traded mid-game.
I mean...
He just left. This is insane. What in the world? What is happening? Is this how it worked for Buccaneers fans? I mean, obviously Antonio Brown was much more valuable.
Hey, yo, I feel bad for those Buccaneers fans now.
Oh no. This is unbelievable.
Wow. No
Talk
context.
about the best play. Talk about the best play of the game from the Carolina Panthers as Robbie Anderson exits the stadium.
Anderson has made the not top 10.
I think he made the best play of the game for the Carolina Panthers. I don't know. I think that's better than the pick six.
I mean, Antonio Brown's way more well known around the league. So, like,
well, I mean, he threw his jersey off. Sam, he threw his stuff into the stands. He threw his stuff away. Robbie just walked out. I mean, I don't know where he's going, but that is a developing story. You heard that first here on the Carolina cast, unless you were watching on Fox as well.
So 2nd and 3 now.
First right here. I'll put
for the Rams after a very dramatic Carolina Panthers moment. Stafford looking in the pocket. His time ends, but that does not mean that a wide open Skoranek is wide open downfield and forces another first down. And the Los Angeles Rams are moving the chains. Also, for an interim coach and Steve Wilkes, that is not a good look by Robbie Anderson right there. As Robbie Anderson, I put this in the graphic on the notes. He had 102 yards in the week 1 opener. He's not 104 yards in all 4 games since.
Oh, wow.
Also, not to mention, he had 0 catches today.
Makes sense.
Let me see. The only reason I found out about this is because of what Twitter was saying. Okay, we have an official. Robbie Anderson was sent to the locker room by the team.
Was it an argument with Steve Wilkes? That's what I put up. Wow. As Henderson on the run is going to get about 2 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and short. Brayden's saying that he saw, that's technically what we saw too.
Steve Wilkes has sent Robbie Anderson off the field after something said to Joe Daly.
Oh, so what I put up is correct. I said Robbie Anderson leaves the field after an argument with interim head coach Steve Wilkes.
So the Los Angeles Rams here, they're going to score a touchdown probably on this drive, but that doesn't matter anymore. I mean,
yeah, because now, wow, Antonio
the wide receiver 2 is now Shi Smith.
And the wide receiver 3 is Rashard Higgins?
Terrace.
Terrace. Forgot.
Stafford
4.
looking,
Big 3rd and 4.
finding a man. It's Allen Robinson, who's had a really good game.
He's had a great game, actually, for how much they use Cooper
First
Kupp.
down. He's kind of been what Robbie Anderson thought he was going to be.
You told him.
Allen Robinson's better than Robbie Anderson, by the way. Just
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm not sure if that's considered a hot take anymore, but
Allen Robinson has 5 receptions for 63 yards and a touchdown.
But,
Cooper Kupp has 7
I mean,
receptions for 80
Robbie
yards.
Anderson didn't really do it as well as AB did because Robbie Anderson,
No, not even close.
Robbie still wants to play pro football. So,
Yeah, right. AB's like, I think he's done.
oh, he retired.
Oh, yeah, so he's done.
Stafford
Action.
looking, finds Brown. Brown running. He's got some room. He gets it to the red zone. And with 10 minutes left, the Rams are threatening to put some more points on the board here.
I mean, all I'm going to say right now is the mood in the Carolina Panthers locker room after this game is not going to be good after that exit by Robbie
I am
Anderson.
excited because he got sent to the locker room, which still means he has to answer post-game press conference questions.
I'm watching that right out. Wait, that should be our post game because the Carolina Panthers have live press conferences on their YouTube.
Yeah, but don't you have to wait like 30 minutes after the game for the stream?
No, the second the game ends, they start the live stream. I mean, Robbie might be one of the first people to go because already there.
Should we rate the channel?
Rate the Carolina Panthers? Sure. All right, back to the game.
No, Grossi should rate the Packers.
Oh my god. I don't think the Packers will.
Stafford.
Oh, get to him.
Catch that. Oh.
Oh, there's a flag. It's
That's gonna be
roughing the passer.
roughing the
That's
passer.
going to be roughing the passer.
We
Bro.
know that there have been some controversy with
Roughing the passer calls.
late.
Yep. After the Tua injury. It's just been more aggressive on the roughing the passer calls. And that's definitely going to be one of them. Man. See what this is right here. Stafford's stat
Yeah,
line.
I will report. I played this game in Madden this week, as I always play the Panthers games. It was a blowout. I always play all-time offense. I think the Rams won 34-10.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a blowout. And I feel like now the Rams are starting to get the
Actually, no, it was 31-22. My bad.
Oh, so a little bit closer than we thought.
I know you're probably thinking, how did this kid get 22 points?
Did you go for 2 and not get it or something?
Yep, because I wanted to make it 24-31.
No, makes sense. All right, yeah.
Stafford stacks back, finds Powell on 2nd and 10. Powell, he's got room. He gets it inside the 5 to the 3.
Oh, he's shaking up.
Powell
He's still down.
Is slow to get up, and he's holding.
Oh, he's holding his chest
his
or arm
chest
right there.
core area.
Oh, he's still down. That is stopping
After
the
he
clock.
took a big hit.
Oh,
You hate to see it at this point in the game.
especially after he nearly had a touchdown on the last play.
It was a screen pass. He goes all the way.
Almost got in
And-
the end zone.
Let's see,
See
the
where it
replay
was.
here.
Oh, whoever got him right there, that's probably what it was.
I will.
Oh, it's a tough hit.
YouTube before it expires.
All right, so we are on
Powell,
commercial
injury
break due
timeout.
to an injury timeout. Yes, the Carolina Cast is officially at 150 subscribers.
The Twitch channel has been saved.
Robbie Anderson has just left.
Maybe Robbie Anderson's going to go watch the stream.
Maybe Robbie Anderson's are. Man, okay, you know what? Maybe I should unsubscribe on my alternate account and then let Robbie Anderson be the 150th subscriber.
Nah, Robbie's calling his phone for the Uber right now. I mean,
I'm telling you, the mood in the lock. This is the first game.
I don't
that
think
people
I don't
taken
see
and that'll just happen. That's not good.
I do not see. I just don't see. I don't see him playing another game for our team.
Oh, absolutely not. I don't want that. I don't want my interim. I know he's an interim coach, but I don't want my interim coach to bring that negativity. Like, what are you doing? I mean, if it's something for Anderson said, it's still Wilkes' fault because has this ever happened with Anderson? No, so we're back to the game. It's a 1st and goal, and he stopped short of the end zone. So 2nd and goal. The Panthers need an absolute miracle if they want to win this game. They'll likely fall to 1-5 on the season. It's been a while since I've had to say that for the Carolina Panthers, actually. I always feel like they start off the season pretty solid until this year came. You see Powell on the sideline. He's trying to catch his breath. Sam, if you want to take over, it's a 2nd and goal.
Can you check a StreamYard chat?
Okay. I'll just say what happens right here. It's a handoff to Daryl Henderson.
Did he get in?
Did he get? He might have broke the play. He did. Touchdown.
Los Angeles Rams, Daryl Henderson.
As that might have just been the dagger.
The nail in the coffin. So 24-10 is now your score.
Well, pending the extra point.
It always goes in.
Are you sure about that? I'm going to go and put it up because Matt Gay is automatic, just like Justin Tucker. Although Justin Tucker did miss a field goal today. The Bills are up by 7 on the Chiefs. The Seahawks are up by 10 on the Cardinals. Bro, the Cardinals are just trash. As bad as the Panthers. I'm surprised they beat us. Well, we're the worst team in the NFL. What do you think? Sam, do you think the Panthers are the worst team in the NFL? Or who do you think the worst team in the NFL is if it's not Carolina?
It's got to be the Panthers.
Yeah, it's got to be us. Matt Gay was a late extra point. Let's make it a 14-2 touchdown lead, 2 possession lead. As his kick is good, right down the middle. Oh, come on. There it is, Sam. We've been waiting all day. And here come the Rams fans. All right. I respect every NFL fan out there. As long as you're not toxic, I respect all of you.
I am just really confused as to...
Bro. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my. I don't know what to do. Oh, frick. Oh my God! I accidentally banned the Rams guy. Oh crap! Oh crap! Wait, if you ban somebody, can they even see the stream? Oh crap! Hey Rams guy, if you're still here, I did not mean to ban you. That wasn't intentional. I'm sorry. There was a bot that came up and I tried to block the bot and accidentally clicked your name. I'm really sorry. Oh crap. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. That is all my fault. I meant to block the bot that came on here because that bot keeps coming on every time. I did not block you because you're a Rams fan or anything like that. It's just I tried to block the bot. I'm really sorry. Misclicks, mistakes happen. Just like the mistake of having Robbie Anderson on this team, Sam. As I'm going to put the breaking news thing back up. As the Rams, the Panthers, there was only one time in this game that the Panthers had a percentage to win. And that's when we sacked Matthew Stafford early in the third quarter. We were up by 3. And then at the moment, according to ESPN, the Rams have a 97.8% chance to win this game with only 8:15 to go. As we can see here, the Carolina Panthers have lost 25 consecutive games when allowing 17-plus points. And that's the longest streak since 1990 to 94, which was the Seattle Seahawks, who had 40. Panthers are at 25. Something compared to the Seahawks, but better days, hopefully, in Carolina and in Uptown Charlotte as Matt Gay kicks it off. Sam, you can take over.
You can take over. I gotta figure this out.
Okay. Panthers in the ball here after no offense was available, and then the Panthers defense just fell apart. Next Sunday for the Carolina Panthers at 1:00, they're heading back to Charlotte, and they're going to host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they're trying to improve to they're about to fall to 1-5 on the season. The Rams have 214 yards this half. The Panthers with 16. Walker, it's a screen pass to the tight end, Ian Thomas. Thomas tries to get past David Long, and he does, fighting down the sideline. Ian Thomas, a monster play for a gain of 16 yards and a Carolina Panther first down. And with under 8 minutes to go, the Rams have a 24-10 lead on the Panthers. We're looking for a miraculous comeback. And for anybody wondering, wide receiver Robbie Anderson unexpectedly left SoFi Stadium after he was told by the team to leave. And so that was very interesting. It's a controversial story in Charlotte as PJ Walker's pass is batted down by Aaron Donald. We'll go back to what I was just saying. So Anderson left. He will not be returning for the rest of the game. There was no ban or anything by the referees. It was just the team just told him to leave. It's a very surprising moment for the Carolina Panthers, and it's not the best motivation for the interim coach Steve Wilkes in his first game, already sending players to the locker room early. So it's a 2nd and 10. Walker in trouble, and he is sacked. It's Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey, the dynamic duo of LA, brought the pressure on PJ Walker, and it's 3rd and long for the Panthers, as their chances of winning this game are, I can't even say, way too low to call it. So Walker had no chance of getting out of that. Jalen Ramsey got there first, and Aaron Donald helped to finish it off. It is now a 3rd and 19 for the Panthers. Under 7 minutes to go. Carolina 1 for 8 on 3rd down conversions today, and what looks like a timeout was called by the Carolina Panthers. That is their 2nd timeout here in the second half. As the game stops exactly with 7 minutes as a athletic trainer is taking PJ Walker off the field. What in the world? PJ Walker is being taken off the field after that hit by Jalen Ramsey. So is Walker injured? Oh my God. Jalen Ramsey put a big hit on PJ Walker. And now Jacob Eason is in the game. On 3rd and 19, he hands it off to Christian McCaffrey. He's going to get 2 yards on the run. What is going on? So that is Jacob Eason, who is the last active quarterback on the Carolina Panthers roster. 6'6", 230 pounds. This is his 3rd season in the NFL out of Washington University. So he's from the West Coast. He's the only active quarterback on the Carolina Panthers roster if PJ Walker just went down with an injury right there. As Johnny Hecker will punt it away for the Carolina Panthers with this game pretty much being in the bag. 6 minutes to go. Former Rams sends this one to his former team, as this will be fair catch at the 14-yard line, and Sam Franklin is called for a foul after touching Powell after he called fair catch. What are you doing? Like, isn't that a rule that everybody knows? Frustration as Franklin nearly threw his helmet. As frustration is just going off on the Carolina Panthers right now. Nothing can get worse at the moment. First, Robbie Anderson leaves after the team told him to pretty much get out of here. Then PJ Walker just went down with an injury, immediately came off the field. And now we get penalized for a play that we know we're not supposed to do. So all the frustration is starting to spur out here at SoFi Stadium. 6 minutes on the clock. Rams lead 24-10. It is a first down. It's the Panthers defense just trying to end this game. Carolina's going to fall to 1-5 on the season. So they wave Skronik in motion. This is a handoff to Darrell Henderson. And Henderson will get back to the line of scrimmage at max. Maybe even lost a yard on the run. I'm going to say got back to the line of scrimmage. It's a 2nd and 10. Now I want to know what's wrong with PJ Walker. Like, what? How does this happen? Like, what? There's no true report on what's going on. It's a 2nd and 10 for the Rams. After Darrell Henderson's run doesn't go anywhere. 2 people in the backfield. See Darrell Henderson waved in motion. It's a play action pass to Henderson. And he will get 2 yards on the play before he's met by Damian Wilson, Miles Hartsfield, and Keith Taylor. With 5 minutes to go in LA, it is a 3rd and 8. It's the Carolina Panthers pretty much now just preparing for next week's game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It just look like another loss, unfortunately, for the Panthers. So looking around the Rams Stadium, 2 Super Bowls in the franchises. They won one in 19, barely outside of the 2000s, and then one last year against the Cincinnati Bengals. As the play clock is at 0 and the flag is thrown, that's going to make it 3rd and 13. Took a second for the flag to come in. Now to move the Rams back 5 yards after the delay of game and make it 3rd and 13. As Matthew Stafford's stat line, if you take out the interception, he's gone 26 for 33, 253 yards and a touchdown, which is a pretty good stat line. If you take out that interception, I mean, it'd be pretty much like perfect. The pick 6 is the only reason the Carolina Panthers have a touchdown in today's game. That did not happen to be 24-3. 3rd and 13 for the Rams. Play clock winding down again. This is a handoff to Henderson, and Darrell Henderson fighting his way to the Rams 22-yard line, where he's taken down. It is 4th and 4, and clock stops. Looks like Carolina called another timeout. I'm not sure. The clock has stopped with 4:28 to go in the 4th. Darrell Henderson, the camera is pointed at him right now. It looked like he fell kind of awkwardly. As we're looking at the NFC South, the Carolina Panthers are 1-4 in last place in the NFC South. They're about to fall to 1-5. Should put them dead last. After the Saints could not hold on to the game against the Bengals today. And then the Buccaneers and Falcons, both at the top of the division at 3-3. Buccaneers have the edge in first place thanks to their victory to the Falcons last week after a controversial roughing the passer call. So here is the punt by the Rams. And this will be returned by Shi Smith, and he is met down at her own 31-yard line. So the question is, who is coming in right now? As we're looking at flashbacks in the 2003, I posted a short actually about the 2003 Carolina Panthers. There was the Rams and the Panthers for the divisional round of the playoffs when Jake Delhomme found Steve Smith on the first play of double overtime for a touchdown that sent the Panthers to the NFC Championship game, who defeated the Eagles, went to their first Super Bowl in Panthers and history, and fell short of the New England Patriots. And neither the Panthers or the Rams have made it to the Super Bowl at a 2-4 record. As here is a handoff to Christian McCaffrey. Jacob Eason is in the game for the Carolina Panthers as McCaffrey gets back to the line of scrimmage. As we're taking a look at the medical tent, most likely PJ Walker is in there at the moment. Because Jacob Eason's going to have to finish off the game for the Carolina Panthers. As I got to pull up the game myself as Sam just left officially. Please give me a minute. As it is, I don't know what just happened, but now the Panthers are in the red zone. 1st and 10, Eason throws and his pass is complete. It's DJ Moore who's down to the 11-yard line. I don't know if me not watching that one play changed anything. That was kind of interesting. I want to see a replay. I'll see one later. Under 3 minutes to go. It's a 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. Eason, with time, throwing, and his pass is nearly intercepted by Jalen Ramsey as it went out of the hands of Terrace Marshall. And it is a 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. Clock stops at 2:48. See Eason just trying to find Marshall. Wasn't able to hold on. And then Ramsey, only if he was expecting it, would have had the interception right there. This for the Panthers offense, this is the first time they're in the red zone today. I don't know what just happened. I flipped from Sam's screen to mine. And since I'm ahead on mine, the Panthers are in the red zone. So 3rd and 5 for Carolina. They're showing it on red zone right now. Let me just say what happens here. Eason dumps it from McCaffrey right at the marker. Oh, Christian McCaffrey made a catch and then went down the sideline. Oh, wow. For a humongous gain. And now back to live. It is a 4th and short. Actually, no, 1st and goal. Inside the 10-yard line for the Panthers. We're looking for a miracle. Eason looking. He throws, and his pass is intercepted in the end zone. Right? Yes, it is intercepted. Bro, come on. I don't know where he was throwing the ball right there, but that was just to 2 Rams defenders. As Nick Scott, 4th year out of Penn State, comes up with the interception. I don't know, where are you throwing the football? Like, it was nearly intercepted by one. Like, it looked like he was throwing it to the Rams. Like, what? Well, pick is thrown by Jacob Eason. And the Rams are going to take over after the Panthers finally got in the red zone. Did the ball touch the ground? Would have been intercepted by Nick Scott if it did not. Can't really see from that angle. Let me see here. Okay, goes off of his hands. Then Scott got it. I don't know if when he falls, he still got it. I can't tell from one of the angles, as Eason knows that was a pick. And the Rams will take over. LA football. They lead 24-10. Is Eason's coming back on the field? What? I don't know. That might be on the sideline view. I didn't see it very well. No. Yeah. What? I think they're just showing some weird views here on Fox. I don't know if they're reviewing it or what. Okay, it's 1st down for the Rams. Yeah, so it was an interception thrown by Jacob Eason. It's 1st and 10 for the Rams. 2:20 to go in this game. As the Panthers about to fall to 1-5 on the season. So they are in the midst of tanking for quarterback Bryce Young or CJ Stroud. Both very talented quarterbacks coming out of college. It's the 1st and 10 for the Rams from their own 20-yard line. Here's a handoff that will go for about 5 yards for the Rams. This ball is given to Malcolm Brown, I believe. Yes, that was Malcolm Brown on the run. As we hit the 2-minute warning, the Los Angeles Rams lead the Carolina Panthers 24-10 is your score. We'll be back right after this. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast. We are back on the Carolina cast as the Panthers. This game's pretty much over here in LA. But everybody, we got the job done. We started this stream at 138 subscribers. And there's still 2 minutes left in this game, and we'll still have a quick pregame show. But at the moment, we are at 151 subscribers. So thank you to everybody, as now we are 49 subscribers away from 200. As the milestone still up for grabs. We're trying to hit 200 subscribers sooner than later. So please subscribe if you are new to the channel. Just got to click one button, and you can keep up with all of the Carolina Panthers and Charlotte Hornets content. As the Rams have the football here after an intercepted pass from Jacob Eason. And those are at their own 25-yard line. Coming back from the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5. This is a handoff to Malcolm Brown, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. And the Panthers decide to use their final timeout. A lot of controversy is going to be in the Carolina Panthers locker room after Robbie Anderson was sent to the locker room by interim head coach Steve Wilkes after an argument on the sideline. And then PJ Walker took a big hit on one of the Panthers' last drive, which brought in quarterback Jacob Eason to finish it off after he threw an interception in the red zone. So it is a 3rd and 4 for the Rams. How you doing? How you doing, Jake? It's good to have you here in the comment section. It's a 3rd and 4 for the Panthers. You can see Jacob Eason. I don't know how it's going to be next week if Baker Mayfield is going to play. He was in a walking boot at the game today. And now PJ Walker just left with a head injury. Sam Darnold and Matt Corral are still in the IR. Matt Corral's out for the entire season. And Baker Mayfield's in a walking boot. And now PJ Walker just got injured. So if Baker Mayfield cannot play next week against the Buccaneers and PJ Walker does have a big injury, then the Carolina Panthers' last chance to be active quarterback would be Jacob Eason, who is the only active quarterback on the Carolina Panthers roster that can play right now. And we signed him right before the season started just to fill up quarterback spots. He didn't realize he'd get playing time. I don't think he did either after that terrible interception in the red zone. So they wave Cooper Kupp in motion as a jet sweep to Kupp, and he picks up the first down. Gain of 5 yards, taken down by Tay Hayes. As Cooper Kupp, we saw that jet sweep on 4th down in the Super Bowl last season as they run it again to pick up the first down. That should pretty much do it. The Rams let the clock run down, and then they'll secure the victory to move to 3-3 on the season. It's been a struggling start for the Los Angeles Rams, but they're still going to be at 500 after this win to the Carolina Panthers. Looks like a flag or something came out. The Panthers don't have any timeouts, so they cannot stop the clock. I don't know what just happened there. I didn't see any flags down. Might have been a big hit on or targeting call on Tay Hayes. That was a little interesting hit on Cooper Kupp at the end of the play. As now Sean McVay and the rest having a discussion. We're looking at the Panthers blue tent as most likely we quarterback PJ Walker is in there right now for the Carolina Panthers. This is just a lot of stuff happening at once for the Carolina Panthers. Like, it just went from, oh man, it's a lot. It's a lot to take right now for the Carolina Panthers. Sam Darnold's on the IR. Matt Corral's out for the season. Baker Mayfield's in a walking boot. PJ Walker's in the medical tent. And the only active quarterback that the Panthers have on the roster is Jacob Eason that can play at the moment. Now they're looking for a targeting call on Tay Hayes on Cooper Kupp at the end of the play. It wouldn't really matter because, I mean, that was a face mask on Miles Hartsfield, but I guess we're not going to call that. Yeah, everybody sees that on Blanton right there. What? That's like the easiest face mask, but now we're going to be penalized for... And that's not even targeting. When one of our guys literally got face masked. So that isn't... It's nothing ever goes Carolina's way, I feel like. I don't like that call. It's a booth review to see if it was targeting. I think it should be... Okay, so the call stands. Cooper Kupp wants targeting, but Blanton, so the backup tight end on the Rams, wasn't called for holding Miles Hartsfield's face mask on the run. That should be a penalty. I mean, I know the game is over, but whatever. Whatever. The Carolina Panthers are about to fall to 1-5 on the season. A horrendous record. There'll be better days in Charlotte. Jacob Eason had to finish off the game for the Carolina Panthers. He's the only active quarterback for Carolina that can play. Everybody else injured at the moment. Robbie Anderson left the field after some controversy with interim head coach Steve Wilkes and an argument that took place on the sideline after Robbie Anderson was upset after a play. So he was asked to leave the game and head to the locker room. And then, obviously, Jacob Eason. And now, just all the talk about McCaffrey getting traded. We already knew Robbie Anderson was on the trade block. Now he's definitely on the trade block. As this game is over. The Carolina Panthers are about to fall to 1-5. The Rams are officially 3-3. Panthers 1-5. The Rams win today's game 24-10. Your final score. The Panthers put up a pretty good fight today till the second half hit, and the Rams were able to figure out the defense of the Carolina Panthers and completely take it over. As we are going to go on a break, we'll come back for a quick post-game show, and after that, we'll say our goodbyes from LA. So stay tuned for the Carolina Cast post-game show. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome to the Carolina Cast post-game show. As we're going to look at the box score for today's game, PJ Walker for the Carolina Panthers went 10 for 16, 60 yards, absolutely horrendous. He got injured late in the fourth quarter, so Jacob Eason came in for the Carolina Panthers, went 3 for 5, 59 yards and an interception. The rushing game started off good, but did not finish as well. Christian McCaffrey, 13 carries for 69 yards. Deontay Foreman had 5 carries for 19 yards. And the receiving game went well for McCaffrey, who had 7 receptions for 89 yards. Ian Thomas had 2 receptions for 22 yards. DJ Moore had 3 receptions for 7 yards. Corey Littleton had 6 solo tackles, so did Miles Hartsfield. Shaq Thompson and Keith Taylor both had 5. CJ Henderson with 4. Derek Brown with 3, and Justin Burris, Yatir Gross-Matos, Xavier Woods, and Dante Jackson with 2. Dante Jackson had a pick 6 in this game, which was the Carolina Panthers' only touchdown of today's game. Raheem Blackshear had 1 kick return for 24 yards. Eddie Pinheiro went 1 for 1 on field goals on opening drive. The Panthers able to go down the field, kick a field goal. Let's look at the Rams' stats for today's game. Matthew Stafford, 26 for 33, 253 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Darrell Henderson, 12 carries, 43 yards, and a touchdown. Ben Skowronek had 1 carry for 17 yards and a touchdown. Cooper Kupp had 2 carries for 17 yards. Malcolm Brown, 7 carries for 15 yards. And Braden Powell, 3 carries for 13 yards. Cooper Kupp, 7 receptions for 80 yards. Allen Robinson, 5 receptions for 63 yards and a touchdown. Ben Skowronek, 5 receptions for 40 yards. Braden Powell, 4 receptions for 27 yards. Ernest Jones had 5 solo tackles for the Rams. Bobby Wagner with 4. Ashawn Robinson with 3. And Marquise Copeland with 2. Nick Scott had an interception late for the Rams after Jacob Eason threw a pick with under 2 minutes to go. And Matt Gay went 1 for 1 on field goals in today's game, made a chip shot. And that's how he got 24-10. So here's some takeaways for today's game. The Carolina Panthers, I'll put it up, the breaking news story. So now we're down to our final quarterback. Jacob Easton is the only quarterback that can save the Carolina Panthers right now. And Robbie Anderson, we all know the big news on him, left the stadium during today's game. Early in the fourth quarter, he left today's game after an argument with interim head coach Steve Wilkes, which took him to the sideline, did not come back. Obviously, after that, still in the locker room. PJ Walker got injured late in the game, so Jacob Eason had to step in, who is the last active quarterback that the Carolina Panthers have on their roster. So, big problems in Carolina. And then the worst thing comes to worst is that all the trade rumors with Christian McCaffrey, a bunch of other players on the Panthers. I know Robbie Anderson is definitely on the trading block, especially after what happened today. But McCaffrey obviously is a huge asset to the Carolina Panthers. We wouldn't want to lose him. So that is about it for today's stream, as I know Sam could not finish it with us today. But I'm Chris Verma here. The Carolina Panthers are 1-5. I'll show the scoreboard after their loss today. The Los Angeles Rams, 24-10. The Carolina Panthers' next game will be next Sunday at 1 o'clock. They host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the next Carolina cast stream will be this Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, as the Charlotte Hornets' first regular season game will be in San Antonio against the Spurs. That game will be live here. I believe I'll be a part of that, but we'll see. And that is it for today's stream. Once again, I'm Chris Verma. If you are watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe for exclusive content on the Carolina Panthers and the Charlotte Hornets. And if you are watching on Twitch, please make sure to follow for all the live streams of the Carolina Panthers and the Charlotte Hornets. Thank you all for everything today, and we say so long from Los Angeles.